Singing ooh la la, ooh la 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 la. I know, I know. This is the kind of thing that's gotten me into trouble how many times? And maybe you have the same issue. You start feeling real confident. You got it made, and we've suffered three losses this year. Although all those three losses are still hard to explain. Never mind that. Tomorrow, Thanksgiving, turkey and a good time. Debo time. Last time I said, okay, what was that game when George Kittle came alive? Was that last game? The game before last. I said, hey, everybody's don't. This is George Kittle day. I'm telling you right now, get ready for George Kittle. It was a George Kittle day. Debo time. This is easy to pick though. Debo always has a good day against the Hawks. He loves playing the Hawks. Him and George, actually. 49ers versus Seahawks. Week 12 preview. You make the call. Niners versus Hawks for the past decade has been a bitter rivalry that will continue in their first meeting of the year on this particular Thanksgiving Thursday. We've been wanting a Thanksgiving Day for how long? We've been crying about, all we have to watch Thanksgiving is the Cowboys and the Lions. And that's all makes me want to throw up my entire turkey dinner. Because this year, I've been complaining about why the 49ers involved with that game a little more often. And we got it. It took how many decades, Anyway, San Francisco has aspirations of a Super Bowl berth, as you know. As we all know, that will be tested for the next 3 straight weeks. I know. It's just, you have to take the Hawks. They're a professional team. You got to take them. We're starting with Seattle, whom has been competitive pretty much this season until this past Sunday. WTF, Hawks? How'd you lose that game? Boy, y'all some. I know. I'll help you explain that in just a second. A win would put them back in a tie with the Niners for the NFC West, and getting a beat down would put them 2 games behind us. Tonight to the phones we go on this eve of Thanksgiving 2023 for your personal analysis and prediction on the Niners versus the Hawks, Week 12 holiday. Info's right at the base of the screen. Yeah, see that? Yeah. Get the phone number, the PIN number, all that's inside the description anyway. You can't miss. Get in your call and tell us how you feel about what's going to happen tomorrow, other than you eating too much and going into a food coma. Boy, I love that feeling, though, right? Sitting there, nodding back, especially if you're watching. Actually, there's how many games? Anyway, you're sitting back there, and be careful, though. Get your nap in before the Niners play. They played the last game. So as you're sitting there, and you think you're watching it, game's boring. I'll be awake. Wasn't I? The rejuvenated, pumped-up Niners travel to the sparkling Emerald City Thanksgiving night to take on the Hawks in a game with division and playoff implications. The Niners have recovered in awesome fashion from the brutal 3-game losing streak to win 2 straight games coming out of the week by week, and we did it with a hammer, epic fashion. The Seahawks are now 6-4 and a game behind the Niners after taking a second beating this season from the Rams on Sunday, completing that sweep. Rams came in with brooms on their shoulders because they know they can whoop y'all. Rams don't get too cocky because we know we can whoop you. See, it all, remember, though, fam, when the Niners were everyone's favorite to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl after winning each of their first 5 games this season? And then we find out that the Steelers have issues. So, I start to feel bad about that because, they changed their offensive coordinator and fired the guy that was in there. They were scoring like 6 and 7 points a week. So, but we still did it pretty good. I still say giving them only 3. How many points did we give them that day? 3? Brock and C-Mac were both looking like MVP candidates, not to make excuses, but I will anyway, as I always love to do. And I don't call them excuses. I call it reasoning. Right? There's different excuses and reasoning. The Energy Bug struck the Niners. Yes, they did, and they lost 3 straight games, entering that bye week. Representatives from LA, Seattle, and Texas, you can call me out all you want to, man. We beat you people on a regular basis. You have no license to talk about the 49ers ever. Clearly, the Niners' potency has jumped since the cavalry return, though. The return of Trent Williams and Debo seems to have revitalized Mrs. Purdy's baby boy. He's looking good out there in the Niners' offense. After throwing 5 NTs in the Niners' three-game losing streak, BP has completed 78.4% of his passes, 629 yards, and 6 TDs without an NT. Oh, in 2 games since the offense returned to health, fam. The dude, Purdy got decorated this week, didn't he? He got NFL Offensive Player of the Week. I believe he won. What is that? That award they give out all the time. It has to be voted upon by the viewers. He won both. When was the last time we had somebody win both? But anyway, Brock out here coming out with a perfect pass to Wade versus the Bucks, 27-14 win. Yeah. And the Bucks, I mean, we were kind of nicer to them than we were the Jags. 3 TDs in the game, including a 76-yard strike and explosion that you could hear on Market Street, San Francisco, when the parade will be held this year. I ain't scared to say it. I don't care. You know, it just, the Niners, look, they've got that maturity now. They've got that they know what they're doing at all times. They just give you that aura of confidence. I have always wanted to win every week, and I always said every week before the games, I'd always talk like this. I said, Niners got this, fam. And, of course, we get an ass whooping. And then people come, Ronbo, man, you're delusional, bro. Every week you think you win a Super Bowl too, don't you? Yeah. And, you know, I got called all kind of silly names. Well, you know what? I'm going to say it again. I ain't worried. And a few of us can't stop talking about that 21 of 25 on the day for 333 yards. I refuse. Niners are back playing at their usual high level the past 2 weeks. And at BigShow.com, here's what Brock said about all of this madness. Quote, we had to get back to where we're going to take it. That's the chip I was talking about. We had to get back to that, unquote. Unfortunately, we do have to be aware of injury facts, so fam, key injuries. Talanoa Hufanga, I don't know. I like what I see in Jair, but I don't know. Talanoa is not going to be so easily replaced. He's out. Aaron Banks has got a toe thing going on. Spencer Burford, they're both doubtful. This is a very worrisome situation. Now, Aaron Banks did come out and work out. I don't know. Do you want Aaron Banks out there playing at half speed, though? I'd rather he'd heal up and get ready for the Eagles. I don't know. The right side is frightening. Because, you know, Feliciano on the left side next to Trent Williams, I ain't even worried about that. Feliciano showed me some things. The right side, though, every team's going to try to exploit that. But you know what really this is what makes Brock Purdy so amazing. He is having to deal with that, and he's doing a very good job. That right side's not doing him any favors. And everybody's blitzing the daylights out of him. So, you know, people need to recognize this kid is not. Anyway, defensive tackle J. Brown Hargrave, he's got a thumb going on. Cornerback Sherman Jean Charles, shoulder. Raymond McLeod, they're questionable, so they'll be playing. Raymond does have a rib situation, though. Maybe that's why we saw Jordan Mason with that return last week. I hadn't thought about that. The Hawks, meanwhile, fell to 6-4, and that's on the season after losing a tight contest to LA, 17-16. You clowns. The Hawks held a 16-7 lead into the fourth quarter, but Gino had to leave the game following a late hit by Aaron Donald. Gino hurt his little arm, his little right arm. That's his throwing arm. After passing for 233 yards up to that point, which makes you wonder, and I do, to be honest, had Gino not been taken out of the game, they probably would have won that game. Just saying, you know. But with Gino out, the Hawks offense switched stagnant and allowed the Rams to creep back in the game and complete the season sweep of the Hawks, thanks to a last-second field goal. That loss kept the Hawks from remaining tied with the 49ers, as I mentioned a few minutes ago. Hawks, if you lose tomorrow night, goodbye, baby. Ain't nobody. We're not going to lose 2 in a row for you to catch up. You got to win 3 to go past. It ain't going to happen. More bad news, Hawks fans. Seattle also lost starting running back Kenneth Walker III early in the game due to an oblique injury. I consider him a very good football player. And was concerned, genuinely concerned. We go have him run the ball now. Hawks. Remember those days when the Niners were walking the walking wounded every time we played you guys? There was no sympathy from your team. You came in talking trash and rubbing me all down up and through the dirt and everything else and talking trash, messing with my family in the chat. So you know what? Kiss my butt. I don't care. You got to make do what you got. And if you get beat, just shut up and take that L. Because payback is such a biatch. Gino's looking heroic though, man. Fam, he was out. He was seen standing on the sideline with his elbow all wrapped up, and only minutes left in the game. I mean, Gino had enough tape on; you could barely see his arm. He and Pete Carroll ignored the fact that Gino struggled all day anyway with the Rams defense. He rips off all the bandages. It took him about 5 or 6 minutes. And he ran back out there. And Gino was later quoted saying, "quote just trying to go out there and make plays and get us in position to win the game. It was still hurting. Obviously didn't do enough," unquote. Gino, you come out there tomorrow with a hurt arm. I'm telling you right now, if I were you, I'd go ahead. Come on out there, Gino. It remains a question, though, Mark, as to whether he'll play against the Niners on Thanksgiving night. But several reports are opposing that thought. He's probably going to play. Key injuries, they got Jake Bobo. He's got a shoulder situation going on. Running back Kenneth Walker, as I just mentioned. Safety Jarek Reed. The second, he's got a knee situation. He's doubtful. Geno Smith, right elbow. Derek Young, abdomen area. Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett is huge. If they got that running back out and Tyler Lockett, of whom has his best games of the year, normally against the 49ers, isn't playing. Jamal Adams, who just got paid since he came to Seattle and played a few games. Well, it says here, knee, NIR, resting player. So he might play. Nah, it's cornerback Rick Woolen. That's that speedy dude, ain't it? He's got a shoulder situation. Cornerback Trey Brown. Cornerback safety Kobe Bryant. He's got a toe situation going on. These guys are all questionable. Fam, you know what? The Niners are just not, they've won 3 straight in that matchup and won the games by an average of 15 points. That's 2 touchdowns. Hawks come into the contest having thrown the ball the 6th most times per game in the NFL. They will now be doing that with a less than 100% Geno Smith. And see where I'm going with this? If the Hawks plan on going out there throwing the ball all day, Nick and Chase and Eric Armstead, who's picked up his game tremendously, and Javon, they'll be just licking the chops. Geno will stand back there and try to throw the ball all day. Go ahead. Because there are indications Smith will get the start, but the news is not as favorable for Tyler Lockett, as I mentioned, Jamal Adams and Kenneth Walker III. Playing the Niners when they're healthy is challenging enough to begin with for Seattle, but trying to compete against the Niners when your body's all broke up and laying around. I know I shouldn't be laughing and making jokes. I'm getting myself warmed up because if the 49ers romp on the Hawks, I'm going to be beside myself tomorrow, fam, and your face at your place. I'm going to be, you got to ask me to leave. BP appeared comfortable at home last season, and Niners win in Seattle. I mean, they saw him eating a sandwich and having a cola on the sidelines with the 12s in their back yelling, "You guys suck!" And we kept right on rolling. You know what though, fam? I still think that bracket needs to be investigated in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? For authenticity, I still don't believe that. It's fine though. Niners players have frequently talked about how they enjoy playing in Seattle, especially GK and Debo. So they make all the noise they want to. Throw that little scarf out on the field. We don't care. Don't do it. So no need to expect BP to have difficulties tomorrow night either. Spread is 6.5. Somebody said it was raised up to 7 as the betting line got a little crazy. Vegas got scared, raised it up a half point to 7. That within the last 2 hours. It was 6.5 until just a little bit. Money line, 49ers minus 300, Seahawks plus 230 if you pay attention to that type of thing. Over-under is 43. I know good and well I shouldn't be saying this, but fam, come on, man. Come on. 49ers are too healthy. If the Hawks were completely healthy and maybe the 49ers had a couple people missing, I do worry about the offensive line. But look, Brock Purdy's worked behind a bad offensive line all year long. And teams probably the better pass rush than what we're going to see tomorrow. So look for the Niners to pick up a double-digit win here. I'm serious, man. I'm not scared to say so. Barring any serious injury to the 49ers, it's 27-10 Niners. You can give your reasons for your score if you want to, but I'm not moving mine. I am not going to be talked out of it. I already know about the guard situation. I don't care. Beat them, Niners. Beat them. Ha! Beat him! Bobo! 49ers 38, Seahawks 3. Bubbles worse than me, see? They will not score even a TD. Robert Slough, Seattle's schedule 49ers, Dallas, 49ers, Eagles 0-4. See? Telling you right now, man. Fam, don't be scared. You know how people are saying, man, 49 fans need to humble up, man. You guys send out that bad juju. Shit, man, ain't no juju involved here, man. Hawks. Hey, let's bring in the great Bozzini and bring him in first. That's good. It's Shabazz.
Ronbo.
Shabazz. Come on in, fam.
What's going on?
Give us that. We're waiting for that Bozzini magic. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, next week I'm going to be scared to death. But this week, man, come on, man, I'm comfortable. But, fam, what are you thinking?
Ronbo, y'all ain't going to like this.
Uh-oh.
Seattle's going to cover that. Vegas is setting y'all up. Division game.
We're not even going to close at 7 points?
Yeah, that's a setup because we done so well. It's a short week. I've told y'all this about Kyle. Kyle is not going to expose anything because we got Philly next week. So we're going to escape out of there 3.5. We're going to win by 4 points. 31-27 in the close game.
Oh,
the rookie's going to get.
Wait, the defense is going to be lagging too? They're going to give it 27 points?
Ronbo, they have to because we can't put nothing on tape. I try to tell y'all this week by week. We're going into a mini bye week, which we all know when you got a Thursday night game, we don't play for 10 days. The goal is to get rested, not get nobody injured, make it good for prime time. We the prime time game. We the last game on Thursday night Thanksgiving. Everybody ate turkey. Happy Thanksgiving,
Detroit versus everybody.
Is that Don Berth?
Yeah.
Is that who that is?
That's Don Berth.
All right. God bless you too. God bless you. We'll get you in the playoffs and send them home.
Yeah.
But 31-27, Ronbo, y'all hold on to y'all seats. Don't be upset, okay? We're going to win the game, but Vegas is setting everybody up.
Don't pay that dude attention. Anytime that dude comes back up in here, you just keep talking about what you're talking about, man. Anyways, my bad. Let's go.
Anyway, go ahead, Shabazz.
No. So, yeah, because, it's the primetime game. And, listen, it's going to be a very vanilla game, guys. We got to go into Philadelphia after that. So he's not going to put a lot on tape on the offensive side, and don't expect for the defense to put a lot on tape. So it's going to be a vanilla called game on both sides of the ball, but we win, guys.
Shabazz, but what are the Hawks going to be? Are they going to bring their best items for this game?
They got to bring their best items because they just lost. That's why I told y'all we playing them 3 times in 3 weeks, 2 times in 3 weeks. It was a bad idea for the freaking Rams to beat them, Ronbo, even though I took the Rams. You check your inbox. Look at that parlay I sent you on your inbox, Ronbo. Okay. You'll see it. It lit
Which
up.
Inbox?
Green Christmas.
Instagram?
Check your inbox. But, yeah, on Instagram. Okay. But, yeah. But, yeah, man, I just feel that. Now, I could be wrong. You know, Bozzini's wrong every now and then.
Well,
but
yeah,
if they cover the spread, and I get back on here after Victory Thursday tomorrow, and we sing Ooh La La, we're going to be like, damn, that was a nail biter, because they got to come with it, Ronbo. They already down 1, so they finna give us our best. And this is great for the rookie. He's going to get picked on. We need him to get picked on before he got to go see them Philadelphia receivers. So, guys, don't get mad at him, okay? Don't get mad at him. Remember, he's a rookie. He's not Hofunga. We get the win. He get picked on a little bit. He make a play or two. He give up a play. It's okay. It's okay. Don't go crazy. Our goal is to leave this game healthy and with a W. Yeah. That's our goal. Yeah. That's all I got to say.
I ain't got no argument for that. And you make sense. And often when I'm up high as a Georgia pine and I talk to Bozzini, and I do get the feeling that you made a lot of great points. I need to come down out of the tree. You know what? That's okay. That's fine. But fam, I appreciate it. Putting me back in the reality circle.
Ronbo, you know one of the greatest.
It's a Sunday game. All right.
It's a Thursday game, and we don't need to put nothing on tape for Philadelphia, so we're going to be very vanilla. And to quote the great Darth Vader, at the beginning of the Return of the Jedi, he said, I'm here to put you back on schedule. That's it. That's it, Ronbo.
Gave it a sound effect and everything.
Shout out to you. Shout out to production. Everybody enjoy your Turkey Day with your families. Be safe. I'm looking forward to us winning, and I'll be checking in tomorrow night after the game.
Hey, but who gets the turkey for you?
Did he give us a score?
Huh?
Sabaz gave us a score.
Yeah, 31-27.
Yeah. Okay. Fam, appreciate you, Sabaz. I'm going to see you tomorrow. And yes. Oh, man. Okay. Night,
Hey,
fam.
Ronbo,
Yeah.
all those guys on FanDuel, if that's the exact score and you put that in, I tell them, anybody that bets that's the exact score, I need them to donate $50 to the chat to Ronbo Sports because Bazina gave you the final score.
Thanks, fam. The great Bazir. Fam, I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully, no matter how we win, if it's even 1 point, I'll be delighted. Embarrassed, but delighted. All right, fam.
All right, Ronbo. We'll see you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Nice.
See, that's these. I don't like reality when I'm getting all excited about a game. I want to be able to sit back, relax, and I do that because I know during the course of the game I'm going to have at least 3 or 4 heart attacks. I've got an oxygen tank over here waiting for me at any time. Jack, come on in, fam.
It was a dark night in the Oregon trails. A long, long time ago. And they were fighting and feuding over so many things. But then they had one thing in common. When that bird was walking across, they all said it's dinner time. And that bird, ladies and gentlemen, was a seagull. It was not a turkey. It was a seagull. And that's how the NFC West was made, baby. It's Turkey Day and it's Seagull Day, baby. Let's get us some goddamn seagull, Ronbo. Either way, let's get them birds, baby. Let's get them birds.
Gun him down.
And what a goddamn loser. What a goddamn loser this guy is. Everybody, this is the last time I'm going to mention him. Everybody listen up. If this guy from Detroit ever calls in, just keep talking about what you're talking about. Just completely ignore this loser that doesn't got a job, is broke ass, and got nothing to do but call in like that. Anyways, moving along, Ronbo. I'm just saying, man, it's gonna play out with something
Detroit's
like
worth a penny.
Detroit
worth a penny, probably.
Is out, and he's hurt, and he's gonna get replaced by the replacement. The replacement goes out by a Bosa or a Chase Young hit, and they got no more quarterbacks, Ronbo. So guess what, Ronbo? Pete Carroll puts on the pads and the helmets and get his block knocked off after halftime, and they have to retire the game. And Thanksgiving, first ever game gets retired, and we get that victory after halftime. What's going on?
And we went through that too. We had a quarterback killed, and didn't have nobody to come play. Wouldn't it be amazing if we did that to another team? My God.
Oh man. So
What's that
man.
comedian's
this
name?
is the
backup.
Yeah.
In with the Hawks.
Lockett. Is it Lockett?
Yeah, Drew Lock.
Is it Lockett? I'm not sure.
That's it. You got it.
Drew Lock.
Yeah. It was his
God
4th team.
damn! I remember when he was coming out. Yeah.
He was supposed to be a house of fire.
Man, but
You're right.
Since 2017, John Lynch, who's a Hall of Fame safety, and he had it right on his laps when I had to, take over the show, and me and Trez. Well, it was me first before anybody, but Trez agreed that Jamal Adams, which I was saying is way better than Malik Hooker. He's in your laps. You're a Hall of Fame safety. Get the man. So so this is the first time, Ronbo, that John Lynch as his first draft
Detroit versus
selection
everybody.
So we got Jair Brown and going up against my Jamal Adams. So I'm really excited to see this game and see how he gels. And you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be one hell of a show. So shout out to John Lynch for finally even though Jack was kicking and screaming to say, man, get a safety. We finally got our safety, and I hope he's going to shine. So my turkey leg is going to go to Jair Brown. I'm going with the underdog. He's just coming in. I hope he shines and takes over the game, gets an interception, Ronbo. And, that's who my turkey leg's going on the defense side. The offense side, The other turkey is going to my boy, my dog, Brandon Ayuk, BA, who is just starting to click really well in stride with Brock Purdy.
Right.
So, Ronbo, did you know, and he's really impactful, Ronbo. And I didn't tell you the other day to pay him way more than Debo. I said he deserves it way more than Debo the bag. So I said pay the man. But he's really an impactful wide receiver in our offense with Brock Purdy. And did you know that 38 of his total 43 catches have gone for first downs, Ronbo?
No, there's no doubt in my mind about the quality of the product that BA puts out. I'm just greedy. I mean, I want to have Chase on the line. I want BA back out there. I got Ronnie Bell backing them both up. I mean, I just want an abundance of talents out there, just so teams just know that you will get beat. Because Debo's a game changer.
Can you imagine if these skinny dudes, Jair Brown and Brandon Ayuk, did get the turkey? I mean, dudes like Trent Williams and like Hargrave and Armstead are going to be looking over there. I'll tell you, it's going to be a fight for that turkey tomorrow, Ronbo. It's going to be a goddamn fight. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be seagulls running around everywhere. They're going to be chopping up seagulls. Huh?
And there's going to be fans. The fans have to be escorted out of state because, Twelve fans don't have no sense. I got a feeling they'll do something crazy, throwing stuff out on the field, trying to hurt somebody. Security's got to act like they're going to try to get him. Because remember when Bowman left the field and they were dropping things down on his head as he was leaving? They got no class. But Jack.
I literally just woke up and it said notify Ronbo in 5 minutes. So that was pretty cool. So literally just waking up. But everybody in the chats and caller in, let Ronbo know who gets your turkey. Which player gets the turkey tomorrow? It's two players, whether it's both on defense or one on offense, one on. Who's getting the turkey tomorrow? Yeah.
Exactly.
So mine's BA and Jair Brown, the underdog. So
I got you recorded. I want to get your score recorded too. Can you give me that real quick?
The score I'm going to go with is 34-6.
There you go.
San Francisco, happy Thanksgiving to all my dogs out there. Everybody in the chats, keep it pushing. Keep donating. Ronbo, me and you, we are not only both safeties and wide receivers former, but we both stuffings guys. Let's go get stuffed up and stuff these sea chickens, man. Let's go, baby. And Brock Purdy for MVP, man. If he keeps playing like this, everybody, Brock Purdy for MVP. Brock Purdy for MVP. Let's go, man. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Who's your turkey going to?
Thanks, Jack. You know what? I'm still thinking about it. All right. I'm going to be at the end of the show. I'm going to definitely have it up, though. I'm trying to figure out. But all right, Jack, appreciate you, fam. Jair Brown, Brandon Ayuk. Got you, fam. See you tomorrow, Jack.
Don't forget that gravy, baby.
No, giblets. Let's bring him in. Chill, Bill, Phil.
Hey, Ronbo.
Phil. Well, Phil, I always love as Bozzini. I'm sorry, say again?
Game's in the bag.
Yeah, I think so. They got no business losing to this
Seattle
team.
Is in points differential, they're -6. The Niners are a +111.
That's a long gap.
I mean, this isn't going to be close. And as for Don Burr, on Thanksgiving, his team is 4-14 over the last 18 years.
I didn't even realize it was that bad.
Thanksgiving Day.
Detroit's worth a penny probably. I already know that. So don't rub it in.
Yeah, well, you
know,
show some humility.
The thing is, though, I wonder if anybody really paid that attention because you take for granted that Detroit's going to get the floor mopped with them. So, but it is bad. 2 decades of just absolute mediocrity. God.
Worse. They're the bottom of the barrel for two decades. I mean, you can't get much worse in Detroit over the last 20 years.
Which is why we got to give Don Burr. We got to salute him for having support. But Don Burr may be a bandwagon plan, but he was with them when they were getting their brains beat out too. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk about some of the elements that are going to affect this game now. Who do you see dominating for the 49ers? What kind of game is Brock going to have? who's going to go off between Debo. And we always know McCaffrey's going to be involved, and George Kittle and the rest of the guys. Defensively, who's going to be your ace?
Well, you know what? I think Jair Brown is not going to be much of a lesser player than Hufanga, honestly.
Okay.
Jair Brown led the FBS in interceptions for
know.
2 years in a row, playing out of Penn State.
He is a hawk. I mean, he's
He's
the
a hawk.
definition of.
He's already got one pick.
I know, right?
You know?
A few minutes in the game.
But that's a rookie. Are you saying that as a rookie,
No, Jack.
Phil?
Jack, no, he's just
Without
talking
any
about Jair Brown.
experience?
Yeah. Jack, let him talk, Jack.
I'm
All right.
saying Jair Brown is going to be good.
Yeah.
He's going to be starting next year.
Ooh.
Tosh Gibson will probably be retired.
Ooh.
It's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to be
You
him
know
and
what?
Hufanga.
Gibbs is going to leave anyway. That's true.
I believe in the kid. I think he's going to
I
be
do
a great
too.
player for us.
Well, you can see his athleticism. All he's got to do is get
And
out there with the
other
NFL
thing-
set.
Banks practiced today, so if we get Banks back, then you've got
Feliciano to the right.
to the right, and that's going to be
That's
a
enough.
much better offensive line.
That's enough. That'll work.
And so, you know, Brock leads the league in throwing under pressure.
Because he's always
The
under
Niners'
it.
pass protection is 28th in the league.
I
He's
thought they were
throwing
worse.
under pressure,
All the time.
and he's got the highest QBR, the highest passer rating, highest touchdown to interception ratio. I mean, there is not a stat he's not leading.
But Nick Wright still says he's not that good.
Nick Wright reminds me of Squidward on SpongeBob SquarePants. That's who he is.
God. I mean, Tom
he doubles
Brady.
down. He doubles down because he doesn't want to admit he was wrong.
Right? See? You've dug that hole, and now you might as well lay down in that grave and let's throw the dirt over it, Nick. You screwed up. My God.
Yeah, well, you know what? He won't do it because he's too egocentric. I mean, a lot of these national guys, I mean, they just don't watch stats. They don't watch all 22. They don't. I mean, Brock Purdy makes throw after throw after throw over
Always
the linebacker,
always under
in
pressure.
the intermediate. I mean, he is the best quarterback in football right now. No doubt.
And as far and wild as that sound, the numbers don't lie. He is.
They don't. They don't. The Niners lead the league in offense, points scored. And most of the time, Brock Purdy's sitting out in the fourth quarter. Give me a break.
Well, it's like the point was brought up because he's got Christian McCaffrey, he's got Debo Samuel, he's got George Kittle. I mean, he's got Trent Williams. I said, how many
Patrick
teams?
Mahomes didn't have Tyreek Hill
Thank
or
you.
Jason or Kelsey or any of these other guys or a better offensive line than the 49ers.
Thank you. So,
A huge better offensive
how are you going to blame the
line.
quarterback for his talent? And downgrade him because of it? They're carrying him. They're not carrying him. My God, that's amazing.
Ronbo, you know what? Let them all deny it all the way to the Super Bowl. And when Brock's raising that Lombardi, then we're,
Yeah, I guess.
we're good. Who cares about them?
I guess that a few of these guys are going to have to retire. Phil, give us a score and tell us who's going to be eating turkey tomorrow.
30-14.
30-14.
I still think Seattle, they're not there. They're not.
No,
They
they're
lost
still
to the
pretty-
Rams twice. Give me a break. Nobody loses to the Rams twice.
Come from behind. Phil, quickly, if you can, who's going to eat turkey tomorrow from our team on that logo?
Well, if it's Trent, they're going to need a few turkeys.
And they should.
They'll probably have Brock or the slider guys, so one turkey feeds all.
Yeah.
Him and McCaffrey,
Brock and
You know?
McCaffrey.
Yeah, they don't have enough ovens to feed
And,
Chris.
you know, the thing with McCaffrey is he'll probably say, "Nah, I don't. Come on, guys. I'm gonna put my offensive guard out there." So I know Chris said both him and Brock. They're gonna send a couple of offense. They're gonna send them linemen out there. But anyway, we're gonna go. Phil, we're gonna run out of time because we got a lot of people want to give a
All
score
right,
tonight.
Ronbo.
All right.
We'll
See.
talk, are you going to be on the TV
Tomorrow?
show tomorrow?
Oh God, yes. I wouldn't miss this for the world. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be looking for you too.
All right, man.
All right. Good night,
We'll
Phil.
talk to you later.
Looking forward to it. Happy Thanksgiving
Let's
to you now
go,
and then.
Niner.
Yes. Ah.
All right, Ronbo.
Hey.
Later.
Later. Evan.
Rombo, what's happening?
Evan, man, it's just, we're getting all pumped up, and rightfully so. Normally when I do this, I'm kind of out of line because of the disrespect I'm usually showing for the other team. But you know what? I don't like the Hawks, Evan. I really don't. Even when they were kicking our butt every year, I still had no respect. So I can't change. But Evan, your analysis on what as you anticipate happening tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm a little bit like you. Something about that uniform gives me PTSD. I mean, I know the
Blue and
Russ is gone.
purple
and,
and green. What kind of combo is that?
Well, Rombo, they can't even get their mascot right. It's actually an osprey, not a Seahawk. And then their logo is actually an eagle. Yeah, it's an eagle. It was designed after an eagle, not a sea or osprey, whatever the hell it is.
I've got to pay attention.
So they're all confused. Yeah.
Explain that, J.D., you clown. Oh, go ahead, Evan.
But anyways, yeah, I was rewatched the Rams and Seahawks game, and man, I'm kind of surprised they're marching Geno out there because it seems like if he takes a couple of hits, he might,
Be
he
out
might end up
weeks.
getting hurt real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was looking like I was actually surprised he went in the game, but they must have shot him up with something.
And he made no difference.
So
I mean, he made a couple of errant throws. I mean, a lot could have done that. So why risk it?
I mean, just imagine if Both and Chase get a hold of him. I mean, they're not gonna.
Oh, that could get scary.
They're gonna be relentless.
Yeah. And one of the Hawks'
But
offensive
also
line is not going to be playing tomorrow. One of the better ones, from my understand. But anyway, go ahead.
So yeah, one thing I did notice is that the Henderson, the bigger back from the Rams, he was, ripping off some chunk plays, and in my head I'm thinking, damn, that he looks like Mason just, running through people. So I wish Kyle, just put him in and
Run Jordan, yes.
Let him just bruise them up, like we need that bruising back, like don't get me wrong, I love McCaffrey and I want to see him in every play, but
I want him around for 17 weeks.
Right, but what I was about to say is, I mean, imagine having him, Jordan, and Debo, doing stuff in the backfield and throwing people off, but maybe Shanahan saving that for when.
Do you believe that? Because Shabazz just brought that up. I hadn't thought about that. He's not going to expose the whole book against a team like the Hawks. Why? He doesn't think he needs
it is
to.
Kyle. He's arrogant like that.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
and like Tony said last week, we've been laughing about the Hawks' ability to stop the run for 3 years now. If they're not going to stop the run, Kyle probably will run Jordan Mason. I would suspect a little more than we'd expect.
Yeah, because he had a pretty good game against them last time they were up in Seattle.
Yeah,
he put together that 6-minute drive to, basically run the clock out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm expecting a similar game Thursday night. Just because these division games are weird, man. Like they know us and we know them, so the game's played a little bit tighter than what
than we usually expect. True.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna give my score. I'm not gonna give out any turkey legs or anything. So I'm gonna say 24-17.
24-17. Yeah. Evan's taking a page out of the great Barzini's book. Let's not get carried away with the numbers. I just want to see it, and so I want to wish it into existence. But yeah.
Oh, the best thing would be to eat some warm apple pie and ice cream and see a 40 burger to 0. But
Something tells me that's not going to happen.
Is there anything more tastier than that? I mean, you warm that apple pie, but not too much because you don't want the ice cream to melt too fast. Drop it on top and just go absolutely nuts. Oh,
Oh,
that's
it's
a
bad.
magnificent feeling.
It
Little
would
raisin.
taste even better with a W.
Oh yeah, make sure the raisins are cooked in with those apples too to add that flavor to that little lean toward that sweetness. All right, this is not a cooking show, Evan. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Let's see what
All
happens
right,
in that
Ronbo.
game. Be looking for you. All right.
All right. Shout
All
out
right,
to you,
Evan.
production, Ellis, Tony Down Under, and the rest of the gang.
Thanks, Evan. Happy holiday.
Have a
See you
good
tomorrow.
night.
All right.
Happy holiday. See you.
And let's go and check out Sharon.
Hey, Ronbo, happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Sharon. It should be a happy Thanksgiving. We're on for the first time, and I can't. Sharon, do you remember the last time we played on Thanksgiving Day?
No, I can't recall.
I can't either. But yet, still, the
Mm-mm.
networks make us suffer through watching the Dallas Cowboys, of whom most of us really don't appreciate, and the Detroit Lions, who fail to entertain anybody each and every year. 14 out of 18 years they have lost. What does that mean? Why doesn't the network wake up? It's time to switch the teams anyway. Detroit and Dallas do not have to play on Thanksgiving Day. It's a tradition that needs to be changed. Okay, let me get started.
Well, it's changed because we got it tomorrow.
Yeah. It's a good thing. So give me some breakdown on what you think's going to happen.
Well, I watched that Ram and Seahawks game. Pete Carroll and smacking that gum, they don't look good like they used to anyway. I think we're going to run right through them. They just not like how they used to be.
Yeah.
It's not even going to be a game really because they don't got that much, firepower like we do.
Yeah. Well, they got
So, I mean,
don't they have a Keller Witherspoon?
they will have a hard time stopping everybody because they're not going to know who's going to have the ball or where the ball is going to go. They're going to be running all over the place trying to find out who's got the ball. By the time you got the ball, we had already scored.
I know, and they got some valuable pieces missing to protect Geno, and they're going to put him out there anyway,
Yep.
Sharon.
I mean, they got almost half their players out with injury,
They got
and
the
we
wrong
just
people
coming
out.
back healthy.
Yeah.
And I think they said Aaron Banks is back because he was out there practicing.
Yeah, that'll save a lot of trouble. I just hope he's effective. I don't want a limping
Yeah,
around.
we don't want him if he's not fully, don't go out there.
Yeah, because I need him against the Eagles next week more than I do against the
Yeah, exactly.
the
That's a big
Seahawks.
one right there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Keller plays for the Rams. That's right. Okay.
But I know we're favored by 6.5 points, so
7.
I think we got
They
this in
they
the
stretched
bag.
it out. 'cause
Oh,
there were
it's
too many
7
bets.
now?
Yeah, it's
Oh, it went up.
too many people betting on the 49ers. Oh no, Vegas! Quickly move that up. Move it up half a point.
But I think it's going to be, I think everybody's going to play a part. I think Brock is going to throw 4 TDs.
Maybe.
And I think the one that's going to get a touchdown that didn't get it last week. Wait, yeah, Debo got one. I think
Yeah.
Debo's got to get
He
another
ran,
one.
isn't it? Well, no, he did. That was off a catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe Jawan Jennings. You never know. Somebody's
oh.
going to get the 4 TDs.
Yes. Let's vote for Jawan. He didn't get any play last week or Sunday.
No.
Poor Jawan.
Or either him or Jordan Mason. Well, somebody's going to get the 4th TD, but
Other
Brock's
than
going to
the
go
regular
over
names.
300 yards, I believe.
Ah. I want to see Ronnie Bell.
Seahawks going to
make
have
one
a
of those
hard time
acrobatic.
stopping the run.
Who? No, they don't like for you to run on him, which is very interesting for a Pete Carroll team. Why hasn't he addressed that?
They start off a little slow, but it's going to pick up like normally. But other than that, Seahawks ain't got a chance. No.
Well,
You might as well pluck everybody's wings and let them sit there for a minute.
we do know them. They know us. So there is that factor.
Yeah.
How much weight it'll carry is another story, though, because the Seahawks probably feel it's their obligation to try to give us a contest. They're not going to lay down.
And then Geno's out probably because his elbow, but if they put him in there, you're going to have to deal with Nick and Chase. Good luck.
They're saying pretty much he's going to play. But they're saying that. Let's see.
He's going to
Because
be
they may give it up. It's Thursday. Gino just got hurt
Mhm.
Sunday. What does it make sense to bring him out on
Yep.
Thursday? We'll see.
Well, no, it might be just a little setup, but I don't know. But it may not be. But he's going to be playing with a hurt elbow, so you better be careful because you got Nick on this side, one of our guys up the middle, and on the other side. So you better be look to your right and look to your left.
And they're going to slap. And can you see every time they tackle, Gino going to slap his arm? Oh,
Just-
I'm sorry,
they're
Gino.
gonna
Are
eat
you
up them
okay?
birds. We're going to eat up them birds up and down the field. We're going to control the ball, so they may not even get the hand on the ball, maybe about once or twice.
Well, tell me the score.
The Seahawks is not that good.
Nah, it's getting away. Sharon, give me you and Mom's score. We always wait for this.
Mom says 24-13.
Good way to go, Mom. I love it. And what do you think?
I'm going 27-14.
All right. With that said, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and see you tomorrow, Sharon, and we're going to say things like, Sharon, you were absolutely right. You and Mom combined again, and you and Mom have a great record of getting very close, have done it again. Turkey time. We're substituting the birds.
Yep, gobble, gobble.
We're going.
Well,
What kind of
let's go
sound
Niners.
does a Seahawk make? They don't gobble. What do they do?
I
know what they do.
they don't. I don't know.
Oh, I know what they do. Ah! That's Gino as he's going down. Hey, Sharon, I'll see you tomorrow. Happy holiday between now
All right,
and then.
Ronbo. Yeah, with you too, Ronbo.
Dude,
Bye.
Thanks, Sharon. Hey, Aaron. Ooh, I forgot to ask Sharon about the birds eating. Damn it. Okay, I'll put the name down first and keep an eye on it. Aaron, come on in.
Ronbo.
Aaron. Here they come, Aaron. Here we're going. I guess we already out. We're probably in Seattle by now. Oh, it's not necessary. Seattle's just a few minutes away. Aaron, what are you anticipating in this game, Aaron? Are you seeing the 49ers doing a lot of running, a lot of passing, a lot of scoring? Are they going to go conservative? Are they going to go vanilla like Shabazz is suggesting in order not to show anything to the Eagles coming up next week?
Well, you know how this division games are. You know, they know us and we know them. So, but I still think we're better than them. So,
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
yeah. And also, Gino is banged up. So,
And he's not that good when he's not banged up.
yeah,
I mean, he's got
so,
progressively worse like he always does. He always comes out the first few weeks, oh, Geno Smith going for that all-pro again. And by week 8 or 9, he starts to come back down.
Yeah. So I got 2 players that I'm giving a turkey leg to. One on offense and one on defense.
All right, who's that?
So on defense, it's going to be Dre Greenlaw. I think he's going to have a pick 6.
All right. And?
You know, offense, I think Debo will have a day on Seattle.
You know, Dre has made some dramatic plays against the Hawks, even from going back to Russie time. And Debo has made and built a reputation based on what he's done against the Seahawks. Good choices. I love it. All right.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I really think Chase Young and Nick Bosa will feed Seattle's O-line. I really do.
Because they beat everybody's O-line. The Seahawks aren't going to be special. Although they do have the one guy that is pretty good. Chase, I forget he is going to play. Chase is probably going to be on his side. They're going to platoon back and forth. Nick always says, he asks Chase which side do you want. We're going to switch back and forth just to keep him off balance. But the one offensive lineman they got is pretty good. Tony, I forget his name. Tony will tell it later on, but yeah. We'll get him.
But
Armstead's gonna get him coming up.
yeah. So yeah, in their defense is like ranked 25th, I believe.
The Hawks.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what the Hawks. I didn't. I don't think it's 25th. I don't remember being that low. It seems like they're around somewhere between 15 and 18. I thought they were a teen. At any rate,
Yeah,
they're not that high, though.
yeah,
You're right.
it's something like that. But I and it also could be Kittle's night tomorrow too,
Yeah.
because you know how he
'Cause-
dominates Seattle.
Yeah, because he's amused by Jamal Adams trying to stop him. So yeah, because Jamal Adams Jamal is good for attacking the quarterback, but when it comes to coverage, I don't know about that. He's just average at coverage, but as far as pursuing the quarterback, oh yeah, he can do that.
Yeah. So my score for tomorrow's night game is 28-17. Niners win.
We a lot of us really believe that the defense is going to be giving up a lot of points. I think I gave them too many too. I gave them 10. No, I gave them 10. Okay, we're going to see. I think the defense is not going to tolerate anything from the Seahawks. That's what I'm banking on more than anything else. But every guy who scored those 28-17, that's 2 touchdowns and a field goal. All right. Aaron, happy holiday. I'll see you tomorrow. Can't wait.
Let's go eat those Seahawks tomorrow night.
Fictitious bird. There's no such thing as a Seahawk. All right, Aaron. Have a good night. Yes. Hey, let's get Tony. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony. Well, Tony, here we sit. Twas the night before Thanksgiving, and not a hawk was stirring. Not even, I got to work on this. I'm going to get this done by before the end of the show, because I love to take shots at that organization. And I do love the city of Seattle, by the way. I've been there 3 times, and I love it. But the coffee's overrated. It's okay. I've got just as good coffee in the San Francisco area. So, Tony, bring it down. What are you thinking?
I don't know, Rombo. Pete Carroll seems to study his ass off when he comes up against the 49ers.
Yeah, he does.
Some stupid reason.
Special teams will
So
pull
I'm
a
thinking-
rabbit out of their hat, and all of a sudden they're racing
Yeah.
down the field for a touchdown. You know what? Now you mentioned that, Tony, we have Seattle's former special teams guy. He better be able to alert us to some of the madness they're going to liable to pull on special teams, because that's where we actually struggle with them. All of a sudden we're looking up and here they go with a touchdown. God damn it.
I reckon Pete's going to try a couple of long ones with Metcalf
Oh, yeah, he's got to.
down the field.
Yeah, true.
Other than that, I think the 2 hungriest dudes in the team are going to be eating on the logo, and that's Trent Williams and Debo Samuel.
You know,
Although, if I see Debo out there, that's going to worry me because he won't be able to run after that.
You know what? That's 2 votes for Debo. I'm gonna go with Debo too. And Trent Williams, I want him out there eating anyway. Just the laugh of it. You guys, you're gonna have to get more than that 1 turkey.
They might give them 1 each, and you'll see Kyle screaming his head off on the sideline. Stop eating, you idiot! That's enough.
Yeah, it's
I've
all
got
right.
a game to call.
Trent can eat. I don't want somebody's got to come out and take that meat away from Debo though, because he's doing a good job with his weight. I don't need him overeating. Although it's nothing high protein, low calorie is turkey, so maybe it'll be okay.
Well, it is high protein, but
No.
it's the amount that he's
Yeah.
going to try and shovel in.
That's right.
You know,
no matter what.
you don't
there's
want
a
him
lot
to
of
fall.
calories.
You don't want him to fall into bad habits.
It's too late. Even as we speak, I bet you Debo's got macaroni and cheese coming at him in a mixing bowl, not just a regular dish. God, I understand he really loves that. Oh, he's been keeping his weight down, though, so
yeah.
I can't get mad at him.
But yeah, in actual fact, as a matter of fact, Ronbo, there's no such thing as a Seahawk.
I know. We've been telling people that for years. They're an embarrassment.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just the Pete Carroll, Pete the cheat factor there for me. Not the team itself, but Pete seems to love to prove a point against the 49ers for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't beat them, we're going to look like a pack of chumps.
Mm-hmm. It's embarrassing. And you know that he used to have a thing with Harbaugh because they were both collegiate coaches at the same time. And that was a thing that went way back. So Pete did go out of his way to come up with some way to beat Harbaugh. And he did a great job. But Kyle Shanahan's a different beast. He's having a little trouble with him.
We hope. If he's going to play conservative, you would think that he would just run the ball down their throats until they get sick of tackling Debo and Mason and whoever else is going to run the ball.
True. And that should
until they concede. Yeah, until they start conceding TDs. Yeah. Or they get tired enough. They get tired enough, which will leave them wide open for a Brock Purdy rocket downfield.
And they don't have anybody that can cover BA. So, you know.
You know what, Ronbo? I was thinking about Brock Purdy the other day, and I thought to myself, you look at, what's that tall dude with the long hair, quarterback?
Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Would you, I was thinking about it, and I thought, would you want someone as big as Trevor Lawrence that can't move as quick as Purdy? Or is there a perfect size for a quarterback? I mean, Purdy's not too short and he's not too tall, but he can move really fast. So I think that's an asset in my eyes.
Yeah. The only disadvantage is being able to see over the line of scrimmage. But you know what? There's been some.
Hasn't had any problems with that.
No. There's been some short quarterbacks that have done a great job. So, But Tony.
No, he's not exactly short.
No, he's 6. He's near. I think he's brushed along.
I would say he's middle of the range.
Yeah.
When it comes to height for quarterbacks, but
no matter what anybody says, intelligence wins out for quarterbacks. That's all there is to it. So let me get your score, Tony.
Let's go for 4 TDs. So what's that? 7 4's 28 plus a field goal.
Yeah, that's 31.
31. We'll give them 10 points.
Okay.
Be generous.
Garbage time.
Yeah, garbage time.
Tell me we're gonna go. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Can't wait. And have a good time on a Thanksgiving. That'd be awesome. Anyway.
All right, brother.
Appreciate you, Tony.
Shout out to Evan Ellis and Big Show and Papa Dragon and the rest of the crew, and let's go get him.
Damn right. Cheers, Tony.
Cheers, brother.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, good night, buddy.
Michael's going great. You smell things. You go through the house and you
I
see things
smell
are being
things. I can't wait.
marinated. Got that dry rub on the bird and everything. Looks so
Happened with turkey. Well, first game I'll be watching tomorrow. I'll be watching my old high school football team that's undefeated playing tomorrow. That'll be the 10 o'clock game.
Ooh.
Hey, high school.
What's the morning?
Yes, 10
in the morning. What is the NFL game, early game?
1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. But I'll be watching my high school 10-0 versus 9-1 Staples.
No.
They're undefeated.
Well, that's awesome. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. I know. Who's playing?
Well, that's what Steve Young went to. Yep.
Yeah. Who's playing in the early game? See, that's what I was getting at. If the Lions are playing early, go out and do anything. Have fun with the family. I'm not watching the Lions tomorrow.
I want the Packers. I'll pray for the Packers. I'll pray for the Packers and the Redskins to win so we can see the Lions and the Cowboys losing on Niners win. That's what I'm praying for.
Oh, God, what a day.
That'll be the best Thanksgiving I ever had.
I tell you.
That will be it. And screw the Lions. They can come in here. I don't care. We'll take care of them. They're nothing.
They need to lose tomorrow anyway, because I don't like them being a game up on us.
If the playoffs started today, the Lions would be playing
number 2
Seattle. Nope, Lions would be playing Seattle.
the
I
first
just
round.
realized they're number 2 seed.
Yeah, Eagles get the bye.
Yeah.
And then we would play the Vikings. The 49ers would be playing the Vikings again. If the playoffs started. Yep.
I can't wait. I'd love to see us play the
So
Vikings.
that'd be like
again.
another rematch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care if we play the Cowgirls.
You know what? Kirk isn't there though. It wouldn't be the same fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Dobb is good. We play Dobb again.
You know
We
what?
beat him once. Yep.
I agree, but I just want
Uh-huh.
Kirk to go down in a heap. I really do.
In a heap.
He just beat our butts. Oh my God. Kirk Cousins had his way with the 49ers like that, and God knows when. Oh.
But I think, and look at this, you know what's funny in history? The 49ers are playing, last week they played Tampa Bay. Now they're playing Seattle. Imagine, Tampa Bay and Seattle both came out in 1976 as expansion. Imagine that.
God,
1976, they both were expansion teams. So imagine, yep. But I can't wait. We're going bird hunting tomorrow. Whoa, Seattle. Oh, everybody get the guns ready. We got Seattle, Eagles, Seattle, Cardinals, Baltimore. I'm ready to go eat some birds. Even our turkey. Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait for tomorrow night.
And use single shot if you can. That buckshot sometimes blows away too much meat.
Oh, Chase and Bozo will be the
buckshot.
hunter. Oh yeah, they'll
double
be the
barrel
ones going after
shotgun.
the bird.
Hey, that's right. Yes.
Yep. With hard grain in the middle and Kinlaw. Oh yeah. I think we're going to beat them bad. I mean, Seattle don't have nothing. They said they lost the receiver. They lost their running back. I mean, Geno looks like lopsided Geno. He doesn't look. Well, I don't think he's going to look that good tomorrow. Even if Geno plays, I don't think after the hit he took with the Rams.
Yeah, he's sliding.
He's fighting to stand up. Yeah, we're gonna kill him. I mean, I don't care. I mean, Seattle's going to get beat. Green Bay's going to beat Detroit, and I think the Redskins are going to beat Dallas. I think Green Bay's due. Trust me, Lions fans, I wouldn't be
if
watching
Dallas
out with Green
loses,
Bay.
they'll talk about the Cowboys like they had a tail.
Yeah. Because they look at it. Green Bay beat San Diego. So they beat the Chargers last week. So,
Chargers got some problems.
Yeah, look at their quarterback.
That makes no sense.
Watch out, Green Bay. I think you can do it. I believe in you. Love, I believe in you. I'd like to see you take on Geoff and beat the Lions.
And then we
give them 3 losses.
We wouldn't see Don Bird for a month. Hey,
oh,
Michael,
no. And then
give me your score, and also I want to know who you're choosing to go eat that turkey.
Who I'm going to choose?
Yeah.
I got to say either give him CMC the turkey or give Boza and Chase, 2 Ohio State alumni, the big turkey leg. Both
there you go.
And I say the 49ers are going to win 34-3 because I don't think Seattle's going to score. They got no offense. They look like lopsided Seattle. Nah, 3 points. 3 points. They give them 3 points. And Detroit, you're going to lose big.
Yeah.
Green Bay is hungry for you.
And they're going to go after Jair Brown.
Dallas could go home rule.
Oh, and they're going to go after Jair thinking he got a weak link. I hope they do test him. Tampa Bay found out about that.
Yep.
He got blew up at the first play, but he's ready for that now. I doubt that happens again in that same way. So, all right. Well, Michael, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and help out.
You and your family have a good, happy Thanksgiving. And the 49ers have a good, happy Thanksgiving for you and your family. The kids enjoy, and let's play some ball.
Thank you, Michael, and good luck. Good luck with that game tomorrow, and happy holiday to you too. Yeah.
I will. I'll be seeing some of the Steve Young's alumni tomorrow. Yep.
Well, that should be fun. All right.
Yeah. All right, buddy. You have a good Thanksgiving, you and your family.
You too. Thanks, Michael. Night. Let's make room now for the Oliver Rev. Rev. Come on in, Rev.
Ronbo.
Well, Rev.
Long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. I was saying, But good to hear from you.
Yeah, I've been.
I know you've been busy.
Been watching.
Yeah, how's the kids doing? How's the team?
Everybody's good. Season was shaky, but had some good plays, some good, some bad. But improvements can happen.
Mm-hmm.
But
is that same thing? When I look at Deion Sanders, everybody's wishing hate on Deion. People they're making jokes and laughing and cutting up. I said, you let Deion go somewhere where they got a better cast.
I deal with it. I deal with it myself, but I laugh at it because it's all about what the kids do, and they go out there and they produce. So, but as far as our team, we had that drought. Those 3 games were the wake up call. Just like everybody, we were all mad and worked up, and I said, all right, we'll get it back together.
Oh, yeah. Learning.
Seattle's not that good. I mean, they're going to be Seattle. I get it. It's another opponent that we got to deal with. But I don't think schematically they have what it takes to get over the edge to beat us. So, with us going into this game, Brock is playing with a very high confidence. And that's what we need.
Yes.
Everybody's talking about,
exactly the right word.
And this, that, and the third, but he has confidence. And for him to have the confidence to go into each game saying, you know what, I messed up on this game. It's on me. I got to do the things I need to do to improve. And that's what he does. Like, I like how he plays in silence. You know what I mean? He doesn't allow the chitter chatter to affect him.
He's always
so,
it's you can see it in his eyes.
Absolutely. And I like that. Like the kid has a drive. Like, I'm not saying, he's MVP because everybody's talking the whole he should be in the MVP race. Yada, yada, yada.
We need to wait.
He's just playing ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the kid is playing ball, and I respect that. As a team, we're playing as a team. Keyword team. For all y'all that know me knows I preach Bill Walsh. So there's nothing nobody is going to say that's going to top that. So we go into tomorrow, we just stay focused, play football, both sides of the ball. Damn. Don't give up.
Yep.
I will say Wilkes, coming from the booth, it was a lot of chatter back and forth about will it help, will it not? It helps because you saw the raw emotion of the players, and that's the same thing that I preach is I'm right there. Like, I want to see where you mess up at. I want to see where you're good at, and him coming down there and seeing that emotion made that it just sparked that defense, and I like that.
I agree.
I also have a
player's
new
position. The point he's making, I do remember when I did do something I was proud of, I made sure to run where the coach was going back to the line. So I want to get that thumbs up. I want to see him shake his head, give me that smile. That means a lot. It does.
I preach this to the boys all the time. Like, if you get burnt on a play, figure out where you got burnt at, because I can see where you got burnt at. When they come back on the next play, it's like, yeah, coach, I saw that. All right, cool. You got it. I will say having Adam Chase Young it's created a problem. The problem is I have a nickname for Bosa and Young. I call them Bad Situation, because it's going to be hard to go one-on-one with these guys. Like, it causes a lot of problems, and I like that. They give disruption, and I like that. Be disruptive, be violent.
Violence, yes.
That was one thing that I will say Ronnie Lott used to. If the younger 49er fans, you may have heard of Lott, but if you ever seen him, he played very, very aggressive and violent because he knew where to go with it. But he was smart. He was very smart. So, with Bosa and Young doing that, it's going to cause problems for the Seahawks. Mm-hmm. So, shout out to everybody. I'm going to close with that one. It's Turkey Eve Day. 49er family, be blessed, be strong, rep that red and gold. You know what I'm saying? It's game day tomorrow. Ronbo, we love you. We thank you for this platform for us to speak our minds and our hearts about our beloved 49ers.
My pleasure.
Y'all know how I do it. In order to beat a man, you got to beat the man.
Woo! Wait, Coach. No, before you
28.
Leave. Huh? What was you saying? What's
28. 28, 17.
28,
9 is all day. Bang, bang. Let's go.
Who are you giving the turkey eating honors to?
Man, I'm a defensive guy, so I want defensive players to eat.
Okay. Let's go to the guys you just mentioned. How about Nick and Chase?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give him that.
Because I think I'm
I'll
going
give
that
him
direction too.
Warner and Chase.
There you go.
Warner and Chase, definitely.
Warner and Chase.
But
All right.
make sure we eat it on the Seahawks logo, though.
That's the plan.
So
happy holiday to you, fam. Always appreciate you. Give my best to the
too.
family.
I appreciate it. No doubt. I'll holler at y'all.
Looking forward to it. Night, fam. All right. Warner and Chase. I like that. All right. Z, get in here and say,
Ronbo.
Yeah, Z.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I wanted to say.
Huh? I was going to say,
Yeah.
Z, is that you?
Yeah, this is me. I got one
Okay.
thing to say.
Oh, that's it. I didn't hear that part. Yeah, go ahead. I know you're going to say it. Go ahead.
The dark one is here. Let's get it. Let's talk about it, Ronbo.
Z, you got the Hawks, all of our favorite, I don't feel the same hostility I did, say, 4 years or 5 years ago. But, it still gives me great pleasure to beat. I don't want to just beat them. I want to demoralize them. I want to shame them. I want that 12 up in the stand to be looking at the camera and putting his hand up in front of it so they can't see his face. I still feel something about that team. But Richard Sherman coming over to our side took a little of the edge off my hate for that team. Richard Sherman is a genuinely wonderful guy. Maybe some of those other guys are too. I don't think I ever hated the team members. It was the fans. But see, go ahead. What do you think? What are we going to do with this game?
First things first, I'm going to say I'm going to give you the prediction of the score, and then I'm going to talk my shit like always. First things first, prediction is 31-21, Niners.
Yeah.
And how it's going to go off is the people that's going to be eating the turkey, I might hate me for this, but it's going to be two of the people that's been holding the team down since day one. And that's not day one, but since those two came a part of the team, and that's Christian McCaffrey and my boy Brock Purdy.
All right.
Those are two that are going to be eating the wings, the turkey, or whatever you call it.
BP. All right.
Yeah, I want to add Brandon Ayuk in there, so he gonna get thrust pulse, and in some way, somehow, but it's gonna happen. So, 31-21.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. Well, see, what do you see? How's the complexion of this game going to develop from beginning to end?
Complexion? It's going to be very dark. It's going to be very dark.
I'll set him up for that one. No, really.
Dark as hell.
If Gino gets knocked bleep out, I'm have to, because you had no business going out there, Gino. You're not even 100%. Who do you think you are? So yeah.
I think we're going to see the involvement and the development of our secondary. And when I mean the secondary, I'm talking about like the DB / the defensive backs, cornerbacks and safeties. You're going to see the development. You're going to see them start to understand and start to learn, like people like Jair Brown and Isaiah Albert. You're going to start to see develop traits where they can okay, I can start putting the game in a faster motion. I can put it in my hands to the point where I can cover correctly, and I can defend the receivers better than I was doing before. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because they're making improvements. They seem to be constantly improving by the week. So we're going to see. Hopefully, if that continues to be the case, they should have a really good game tomorrow. Jair Brown, are you concerned with him?
I'm not really concerned yet because I didn't really see nothing. I mean, this is our first take on him, so we got to look at this game and then we can start, determine if we should be a little nervous or not.
Because he only played a few minutes. That's true.
So it's like this. It's like wherever you put it, it's like we can lose this game or we can win this game because we got a bigger opponent coming up next week. So it all depends on how the way Kyle Shanahan is going in this game. It's not like he's making crazy plays, or he call up crazy calls for this game. It's
True.
like if we win, we win. But our road game is against next week. But we want to get through this week. You know what I'm saying?
And hopefully they're not thinking that way. They gotta play one game at a time, like Fred Warner's always telling everybody, because we gotta win this game. The record cannot slip to put them back in a tie with us. And they come up 7-4. We're 7-4. I don't want to go down the line with the Hawks. It looks bad.
Listen, man, when the Niners played the Hawks for Thanksgiving a couple years ago, I remember this. I just moved to Pittsburgh.
Oh, no, we played them on Thanksgiving. That's right. As recently as no, that was Kaepernick's
right?
last year, right?
Yep. That wasn't his last year, but that was like close. That was like getting close to one of his last couple years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What I meant was that was the last time we played on Thanksgiving. Earlier I said I couldn't remember the last time we played on Thanksgiving. Of course, it was that last year, 2014, was it? You say? Yeah.
Yeah,
when
it was 2014, and we got cooked.
I mean, really badly. I mean, and Richard Sherman stood there and waited for Cap to throw the ball, and Cap threw it, and it went right to him. I said, you know what? Richard Sherman's in Cap's head. I don't know what he's doing to him.
And I felt like they had a grudge on the Seattle Seahawks since then, because they was eating turkey on the motherfucking logo. Like,
right?
I don't know if it was the logo, but it was something like that. And that was kind of disrespectful to me. But guess what? The best way to do it, the best way to get revenge, is eat some motherfucking turkey on their logo.
That's right.
You heard?
I mean, yeah.
And
Z, and remember when Rich walked by the crowd, had that turkey hoisted up over his head on the platter? He walked by a bunch of fans. Bold move by Sherman. That's what I wanted Sherman. I said, you know what? Richard Sherman really does need to be hit with a baseball bat. And now, Richard Sherman's one of my favorite guys. It's amazing how that works. Boy, Z is out. Z, have a holiday. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
31-21. Remember that. Dark one out.
I got it written down. All right, fam. He goes, Z. Kirk the Chameleon. Happy Thanksgiving, Ronbo. And Jair Brown is going to be a pleasant surprise. Also, Gene D, your team is garbage. Make a public announcement, Gene D. Gene D, you're fully aware of that. I know you are. You and Everett, Chrissy. You guys realize the worth of your team. And as a matter of fact, you realize the potency of which they don't have is why they rank where they do. Hey, Brian.
49ers, red and gold. Screaming them 49ers till I'm dead and cold. Rocking the name of the 49er Nation all the way from the Mid-South. The law always says, know your role and shut your mouth. What it is, Ronbo.
It's holiday time, fam. Brian, your sound seems to be very low. Are you doing something different? Oh, Kurt, happy holiday, Kurt. And thanks for the contribution. Yeah, it still sounds lower than usual.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a little better. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got you on speaker.
Okay. Yeah. Be careful with the speaker system. You always get this effect. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, Ronbo. First of all, let me back up a little bit since I didn't call in. What was that? Sunday. I didn't call in Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I want to give my game balls, my belated game balls, as I said. For the offense, of course, it's Brock Purdy. Of course, you know.
Yeah.
And Ronbo, why don't we just leave Brock Purdy alone? Brock Purdy, he is who he is.
Can't do it, Brian. He was picked last in the draft.
Why
analysts committed early in the season thinking and saying things like the 49ers have a quarterback problem going into week 1. Why do you guys keep saying that? Kyle told you who was going to start. It was going to be weeks ago. So we don't know what the 49ers to expect. We don't know what to expect from San Francisco 49ers. Why do you guys just ignoring everything that's being said? So they've already committed, Brian. So they have to stick to the guns and make it look like we're a confused situation with the quarterback situation, and we don't know what we're doing. So, you can't back off it now.
I mean, it's Ronbo. It seems like every game, whether he win, lose, or draw, he's breaking records. He's setting records. He's breaking records. And usually when he's breaking or setting records, the name Joe Montana or Steve Young comes up.
And that's where the analysts start getting stupid then. As soon as they hear that, they go nuts.
Right.
They can't stand
Well,
it.
yeah, but on the defense, I'm gonna give it to the rookie. I'm gonna give it to the rookie because he kind of
Jair?
Brown. I'm gonna give it to him.
He played
I
good?
thought about doing it to Fred. I was gonna give it to Fred, but then I thought, well, no, I'm gonna give it to the rookie, Jair Brown. I'm gonna give it to him.
All right. You talk about the turkey
But
eating
yeah.
day? Or the turkey eating tomorrow?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about
so
your game
that
ball.
means-
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, while we're at it, then, who's going to eat the turkey tomorrow? On the logo in Seattle.
You know what? I think Trent Williams.
I know.
I'm gonna say Trent.
Trent's getting a couple of votes so far.
Yeah, I say yeah. I'm gonna say Trent is Trent on offense and defense. I'm a roll with Fred. I say
You
Fred.
know, those are the most decorated players we got, so it makes sense too. I mean, Fred's been to Pro Bowl how many times? Trent Williams ain't never left the Pro Bowl, so you know,
Right.
I got no problem with that.
Right.
What do you expect
But
from this
yeah,
game, though?
Ronbo.
Now the Hawks are the walking wounded, so which makes it more pressure on
Yeah.
the 49ers. They cannot win in that condition against the 49ers. Now, it's real. It's going to be real nervous wracking in the first few minutes of the game if we see anything going stupid out there. I think the 49ers will be pretty much focused, though.
Yeah, I kind of want to follow up on what who was your first caller? Who was it? What was this guy? Shabazz. I want to follow up with Shabazz.
Yeah, Shabazz was the first. That's
Now-
right. Okay.
Yeah, I want to follow up on him. I think a comment what he said. I know Shabazz saying that, you know, and I think it's going to be kind of tight. And Seattle's already down. Seattle's already down one. They don't want to lose. I think they're gonna come with everything they got. They're gonna play because we're the alpha males in the division. So they're gonna come
Target on the
with
back.
everything they got.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't want to get embarrassed.
I'm not worried about the Eagles because the Eagles did play Monday night just as everybody getting film on. Like everybody's getting film on the Eagles too. The Eagles just came off on Monday night, so
Brian,
we'll deal with the Eagles when we deal with the Eagles. But right now,
And Brian, before you go away from the Eagle game, here's the thing: if Mahomes had a receiver that's worth 50 cents, they won the
catch
game.
the ball right.
They dropped the ball
Yeah, he
on
won.
key situations where they could have scored. Travis Kelce dropped the ball. I said, "Oh my God, what is wrong with you people? You used to be able to catch the ball." So they didn't lose because the Eagles beat them. The Chiefs beat the Chiefs, as far as I could see.
Yeah, I think that guy got cut. I think he got released. The
Which
guy
one?
who dropped the ball, I think he got released.
It'd be time. I mean, come on. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
We just gave the score. I'm sorry, fam. What was the score again?
Okay, for the score for tomorrow,
I thought you
I'm
gave it.
going to say 28. I'm going to say 28-20. 28-20.
28-20. Because you explained
28-20.
why. You were saying why the game's going to be close. All right. Fam,
Seattle always play us tough.
and because they know us and we know them. Brian, let you
And
go.
they're desperate.
And they have to be, or else they get put out the playoffs. Anyway, fam, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Happy holiday, and don't miss us tomorrow because we're going to have a good time. I just know it.
All right, Ronbo. Happy holidays to you and your family.
Thanks, fam.
And shout out to production. Shout out to the 49ers faithful. Guess what, you guys? The law is finally out.
There he goes. Brian.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, fam.
Don't overdo it on the turkey now. Don't overdo it on the turkey.
I always pace because I'll go into a food coma. Turkey has a lot of tryptophan in it, and it lays you out. You got to be careful with that. All right. Night, Brian.
All right, Ronbo. See you tomorrow.
All right. Omar.
Ronbo, how are you, my
Yo.
brother?
Omar, doing great. I love, Omar, this is the thing. You know how Rams fans, I don't know if you don't have to deal with them out in Florida, but the thing is, we are still competing. We're still involved in football. See, because now Rams say, well, you guys, you lost that Super Bowl 2 years ago, so, well, yeah, but you guys, we were competing then. We were competing the year before, a couple of years before that. We've been competing ever since. What have you guys been doing since that Super Bowl? Nothing. Not a damn thing.
That's because they mortgaged their whole future on like 2 players or something like that, man. Whatever those moves they did,
F them picks.
signing all these guys to all these contracts. I mean, you can't keep everybody.
That never works. It works once, and it almost failed. So, I'm loving it. But anyway, Omar, what do you got? What's on your mind as far as this game goes? What are you expecting? We got our all-world defense out there now. Offense is Offense is keeping up at this rate now. What do you expect?
I expect the 49ers to come out and win. And our front line, our D line got to take over. We got to get some sacks and try to hit Geno Smith. And just to get him down, make him throw the ball before he wants to throw it. And we got to get pressure on this guy to make mistakes. And he is prone to throw a pick here and there, because he's normal like every quarterback. But our D line got to take over.
Yep.
It's time. It's time. And
who's gonna get that pick? Jair Brown. He may be more even talented than I realize. I can't wait to. He picks him off.
He was really good in Penn State.
Right.
I think he led the FBS in interceptions. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
He is a good athlete. He's a good player. He might be better than Mofongo, maybe. He got good ball hawk skills, and I think he's definitely going to improve our defense. I mean, I know he's just walking in right now, but the guy could do some adjustments and stuff, and I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be okay, personally. Like I said, Brock Purdy, I think, is going to have a big game. I think he's going to throw at least 4 TDs.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he's going to have a hell of a game.
Yeah.
As long as we protect Brock Purdy, he can carve these guys up.
That's not going to happen.
But we got to give him protection, though.
He's not going to get protected. But you know what? Brock doesn't seem to need protection. Omar, Brock Purdy has been under extreme pressure each and every week this year. And he's still doing what he's done. I mean, try to remember the last time you seen Brock throw from a clean pocket. You can count it how many times between week 1 and week now when you've seen Purdy throw from a clean pocket. I think I remember it 2 or 3 times. But usually, hurry up or move out. And it always scares me to death, but he manages it. He's amazing.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you something. If you give him time, he will burn you.
That's why the 49ers got to go all out to get an offensive line this next year. They can give him a break.
We need a good right
let's see how good he is.
Right tackle is what we need. Yeah, right. We need a good. That's what we need. I pretty think we need another right. Hopefully our kicker can hold up. And
Jake, or
I'm a little nervous about that dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, everybody is.
That dude scares me a little bit, and we'll see what happens. As long as he keeps making field goals, I'm not going to say anything. Well, if he starts missing, it's going to be a problem. Everybody's going to want to do that out of town.
Yeah, he'll miss 2 or 3 in a row. But, yeah, he's okay for now. What are the weather conditions in Seattle?
For now. Yeah. Until we get further in the postseason, and we'll see when it really matters.
His confidence is getting better now. I think he might be okay.
Hopefully he will. Yeah. I think we need to get this ball rolling. We need to go in there, punch them in the mouth first. I think we need to come out. If we get the ball first, let's drop the ball all the way across the field and let's score.
Yeah. And I'd love to see that. I'd like to see that. Would you like to see Brock Purdy and Ayuk on the opening play? Bam! Oh my God! This is for
you know what I would
week.
do? Honestly, is I would run the first 2 plays and then the third play hit him with a deep ball. Seriously, just
not really. They're not going to expect that.
No, run twice and then throw it deep. Just take a bite.
Yeah.
I think George Kittle is going to have a big game.
And Debo. As a matter of fact, hey, Omar, before we get too long, what score you got for this game?
I got it. I got a 35-10 San Francisco.
All right.
35-10 San Francisco.
And we're also asking, who's going to represent the 49ers in the turkey on the logo eating after the game?
On the logo eating, wow. That's got to be Trent Williams, Brock Purdy. And then
that's a good combo.
Everybody else, everybody else too. I mean, it's not just them.
Oh, it's going to be. But
It's
the
a
guys are
team
going to lead
game,
the
so
way
we're
out
gonna
there on
win
the
it.
field. Yeah.
Probably Trent Williams and maybe Debo Samuel in the big boom box come out of the logo and eat some turkey.
As the PA system guys are saying, well, Hawks fans, please be seated. Our security will have to escort you from the stadium. Please be
Hey,
seated and stay orderly.
I hope. Listen, I hope we pull this off and eat some turkey on their stadium because it's gonna be pretty cool. So, like I said, thank you, Ronbo man, for the great Niner platform. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
You and your staff. You guys do a hell of a job. Love you guys. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving, Ronbo.
Back at
Go
you,
Niners. Let's go.
Happy holiday, fam. I know, Omar. I'll be back tomorrow looking for you. All right.
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna be calling in. I'm off of work. I'll
All
be
right.
calling.
Good.
All right, man. Stay blessed, my friend.
You too,
Take it easy.
Omar. Let's go check out E. God, I haven't talked to E in forever. E! Yo, E. Yo, E. Come on in, E. E might be tied up. Wife here, somebody's got him in the kitchen. Okay, you gonna help me out with this or what? I'm on the phone. Well, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. You know that, right? Oh. Hey, yo, Ellis.
Yeah, it's E.
What?
It's E.
Ellis, I know
It's
that's you.
E, man. E, goddamn.
It's either you or Josh. Josh imitating you. Ellis.
Who imitated me?
Your son, Josh.
Oh, okay. I got you.
like I said, imitate my dad every chance I got. I never could do a good job, but I'd always say the things he would say.
Yeah.
My mom used to love it.
Yeah, it takes a while. Once his voice starts to change a little bit, he'll be all right. He got a little way to go before that happens.
Yeah, he's got a long way, yeah. Puberty ain't near.
Yeah.
But Ellis, break this game down. What are you expecting?
Man, the usual, man, a grudge match. I mean, the last couple of times we've been kind of like having our way with them Hawks.
True.
Yeah, man, it's the only just that rivalry and stuff. The energy we're playing over there, stuff like that. But we always play really well when we play against them there. We're wearing the all whites.
Are we all whites tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
The all white, the old school joint that we wore the last time. Right. The uniforms we had on when Drake Greenlaw stuffed what's his name at the 1 yard line.
That tight end stood him straight up, made sure he didn't break the plane of the goal line. That was awesome.
And no other guy, guys don't do that, man. That's pure technique. That's
it is
skilled assassin type shit. Like he knew what angle to take. I got to stop him from getting in there. I need to take this angle, and boom, he did it while it's happening live. So man, I always will forever that. I already liked Drake Greenlaw before that, but man, that right there just really he sold me for good. You know what I mean? So he's gonna be a beloved Niner, man. I think we need to make sure we keep him too, just like we do Fred. So
I know.
We'll see what happens.
We're falling in love with these players, fam. I don't know. There's gonna be some cap casualties, but I just hope it ain't nobody that is a part of the nucleus that's been winning. It's gonna kill me to see any one of them guys leave. I can't take it.
Yeah, well, we just extended Fred, so I mean not Fred, but Dre. So we got him. He's good for now.
Fred, they'll sign no matter what, and so that linebacker group will stay together.
Yeah, for sure. But this there's the pros and cons with Seattle. They got some players out. Kenneth Walker being out, if he's not playing for real, like that's big. Because he's a great back. But Zach Charbonnet from UCLA is a really good running back too.
Yeah.
So they did do well with the running back draft this year. I don't know if what's his name is better, Kenny McIntosh
from Georgia. I don't know if he's back and he's playing, but he's a good back too. But it sounds like they've been having some problems on the O line or something. Maybe they haven't been doing as well as they said. You know, I know they drafted two really good rookies and stuff this past
Tackles.
draft. Where was it? Last draft?
Willum's out, but Willum's going to be there tomorrow. He's going to be a handful. He's good.
Okay.
I forget his name.
Yeah. But you know, man, this is the one. This is it's a game it's a must have, a must win. I think from here on out we need to be focused on. I know it's a game to game thing, but you know, I mean, closing out with 1-2 losses max has to be like not saying we're going for that, but we can't afford to have any more than 2 losses for us to even be, you know, I mean, obviously that's not going to give us home field advantage. I mean, that's going to put us in a, you know, situation where we got to go on the road and we got to get dirty, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I mean, we do that well. We're one of the teams that can do that. Out of all the teams that won't, you know, we're one of the few teams probably out of the less than 5 teams that can go anywhere and, you know, get W's.
That's right. Proven that one.
Like it's nothing a lot of time. We've proven it time and time again.
I wish we could go to Dallas. I mean, but Dallas ain't in position to. They're going to have to travel, most likely.
Yeah, you know, you heard that wide receiver that they reinstated, the NFL reinstated. Was it Martavius Bryant? Martavius Bryant. I mean, I think it's Martavius Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't I remember his name, and then he just like disappeared. I didn't know. Yeah, he was gone for breaking a lot of rules, but they got a secret way. Yes, Martavius Bryant. Yeah, they got him back.
Well, who is they
on the team? I don't know what he's been doing. The Cowboys. That's who he was with.
Signed him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, because he ain't played in how long? So good. Go ahead. Let him play.
Several years.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that, but we ain't tripping off none of that. But I'm looking to see what the offensive line does with these replacement guys. If what's his name's not, if Spencer Burford's not playing, you know, whoever's falling in place for him, I'm looking to see how well that performance goes. I don't know if it's what's his name, Feliciano might be taking over for him.
Oh yeah.
So that's not
if on the left
side.
If Aaron can play. And I hope he can, because if that would Feliciano, I got all the faith in the world, and he did a great job next to Trent the last couple of weeks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If Burford's not playing, then
he's the guy. He's probably
and I know Colton was kind of on the ropes, but I think he's set to play. But you know, anything can happen.
McKivitz, and you know what though, McKivitz a little better. Did you watch him at all last week? He looked a little better. He was moving around, getting around quickly. I was a little impressed with him. Damn. Ellis,
go ahead.
I need your score. I didn't realize the clock ran out. All right, Ellis, I need your score.
Man, you know, let's 38, 20. 38-17.
Yeah. That's better. 38-17.
I want to go below 28 this game. Yeah, 38-17 for E.M.
And real quick before production goes right crazy. Give me your turkey ears.
I feel like George Kittle would be one of the most interesting to have up there for the offense. If Brock Purdy just does unbelievably well, I think it'll be Brock. But I will pick George Kittle for the offense, and on the defensive side of the ball, it could be Chase or Nick or something like that. I think the defensive line is going to have a field day. I think I'm calling 4 sacks, on the day tomorrow. So like the sacks been turned up. So yeah, so Chase and George Kittle, I'm gonna say, but somebody from the defensive line for sure.
All right, because you got Chase. All right. All right, fam. We're going to roll. We'll run out of time. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Do my best to the squad, and I'll look forward to that.
For sure.
All right.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Ellis.
You too, fam. Yes, sir. Thank you. Shout out to production. Shout out Evan. Shout out all the Tonys. My peoples, man. Shout out the chat. Shout out my peoples in the chat too, man. I can't see all your names right now, but y'all know who you are. Shout out Tony. I already said that. Shout out Papa D. Shout out Donna and Tanisha, man. Happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all, man. Much love always.
Hey, there you go.
Respect.
All right, Ellis. Happy holiday to you, fam. Night. All right. We'll go check back in on E out in New Jersey. Hey, E. Well, I hear some sound, though. Hey, E. Can you hear us? He's having some kind of mechanical issue. Okay. Gridiron Ref. Come on in, Gridiron.
Hey, Ronbo. How you doing?
Doing all right. Getting ready to play the Hawks. It doesn't carry the same weight as it used to. Usually I have fear for a week before this game. Now it's whole.
Yeah.
Remember those days?
Yeah. Well, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
And I want to thank you and wish you one too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know what I loved watching last week? Because the Niners, our game, we ended first because we started like 105, and then the Lambs and the Sea Chickens, they were like the 125 start.
Right.
Switched over to watch the Sea Chickens lose.
Isn't that a wonderful thing? Because
I love watching Carroll on the sideline when he loses.
Oh my God, yeah. I think he's got some artificial gum these days. There's no way that organic gum could actually endure the pounding that Carroll puts on it from one quarter to the next.
Yeah. And
go ahead.
Oh yeah, and talking about that, I'm just so sick and tired of watching Carroll when he's gloating and chomping on that gum when they're winning, when the years past, back when Richard Sherman was, back when they had the Legion of Boom. It's like, I'm so sick of seeing Pete Carroll chomping on that gum and winning. It's like, it's so good to see him lose. They're going to lose tomorrow.
And that losing, disappointed face, it's him and McVay both. They put on the best hurt face in the NFL. Carroll looks around like he's looking for help or something. And McVay just stares into space with this strange look in his eye, like he just can't believe it. And Carroll's looking around like, what? Could that really happen? Ref, can I talk to you? Carroll just really looks like he lost it. Pete, your team's just not that good. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from this Jair Brown, this young man. I'm liking what we saw. Like, he got burnt early, of course. He went right at the top. But hey, he redeemed himself. He got that interception.
And it's that play he made on Mike Evans. Mike thought he had the ball. Jair said, "Nope, denied." Loved it.
I love it. I think he's got a bright future. I really do. He was our first pick. They went with him on the first pick, so they really they saw something in that kid.
You can't accuse the 49ers
a little bit
around the secondary.
Yeah, a little bit of research I've done is apparently he was really good in college.
Oh,
right?
The best. But as far as INTs, he's a ball hawk.
Right.
Yeah.
But he also has the measurables. He also has, they say, he didn't run the best 40, but it's kind of like Purdy. Purdy doesn't look athletic, but when he's on the field and he needs to get that mobile, he has that mobility in the pocket to
and
move.
Quickness. There's nobody faster than Brock Purdy with a 10-yard split, by the way.
That's what I was trying to get, that 10-yard split and how he can just move, and he keeps his eyes down the field, Brock. Oh man. That's
polished.
Just watching him, perfect. I just so like, whoa. He had a perfect, the 158.3 or whatever it is. I don't understand it.
It is fair, but you know what? The thing is, he only gets disrespected because he was the last guy in the draft. If he was picked in the third or second or fourth round, they'd be talking about like he was a prodigy. But since he's the last guy in the draft, nobody that's talking on the Talking Head shows is going to accept that. There's a few, but a lot of them are still throwing venom. They are still saying, if it wasn't for Kyle Shanahan, the play call, he's got the best play caller in the game. He's surrounded by the Avengers. Now, I could go out there and do that. Oh, no, you couldn't. Why do you people keep saying that? I can't. Analysts are just really strange human beings. They're embarrassed because they call it right, and now they're saying stupid things.
Yeah, they're the haters. They just can't believe what they're seeing. They're like, oh, he's the last pick in the draft, so he can't be this good. When's he gonna fall? When's he gonna? They thought that little 3-game skid we had there, losing streak. They're like, oh, it's Purdy. Oh, he sucks. He's not the real deal. And it's like, nah, watch the film. Watch the eye test. Just watch Purdy. Watch how he plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean,
he plays. He has that.
Absolutely.
Right. He's played a full season. We've seen. We've got. The guy has that anticipation where he's smart. He understands where his receivers got to be, where they're going to be. He throws the ball before they're there, knowing that they're going to be there. Damn it!
Timing right. And you know something else, fam, what's really amazing about him? He knows his receivers. Did you see the way he described Brandon Ayuk? He knows what Brandon Ayuk's tendencies are. He trusts that Ayuk will be where he's supposed to be. He also knows where to not throw the ball. He went through this whole thing. I said, this kid has done his homework on each and every guy on that team. That is brilliant.
Yeah. It is. And speaking of Ayuk, we really got to keep him. We got to pay him. I mean, I think he's running up his fee. Like, $20 million? Nope, it's going to be 25 now.
He's going to have to get paid more than Debo most likely. But listen, we got to get a score from him because we got to go before it gets too late. What do you got for a score?
Okay. I'm thinking 34. Well, that is if, our kicker can kick 2 field goals. Thinking 4 touchdowns. He worries me, man.
He worries everybody. I'm not going to lie. I'm concerned. Always.
Okay. Yeah, he can kick the ball far, but he's not, he kind of doesn't kick it straight. But anyway, 34-13. That's what I'm
34-13. I like that. Let's give the defense some love. And who you got eating turkey?
Oh, who do I got eating turkey? All right. Well, I got to give Purdy some respect. I think he's going to have a great game.
Okay.
Purdy, and then on defense, what would be really cool to see on defense is to see Bosa and Young combined for like 16 sacks, 4 sacks a quarter, just never been done before.
God, that'll make my day. I'll be hysterical. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put BP, Bosa, and Young because they're a combination.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? I love Warner. I love Greenlaw, but come on, wouldn't that be cool? Bosa and Young set some kind of sack record together.
What did I tell you? That'd be awesome. We're gonna go, fam. Have a great holiday, and I'll be back tomorrow if you got time to take a break and get back in. I'll be looking for you. We got game time and after. It's gonna be a late game though. Game time, of course, I'll be hanging out, and then afterward.
Okay.
Right after
all right. You have a great Thanksgiving.
You too, fam. Thanks a lot. Good night, Ref. There he goes. Oh, and there he is from beautiful downtown Seattle, possibly at a coffee shop. It's time for some Latino heat. Latino heat. Latino heat. Emilio. Okay, we could have waited, but Cocoa Puff. Still remember last year Brock faked to right and left. Ooh, that was against the Hawks. That was in the white uniform. That was the nastiest move I'd ever seen a quarterback do. And I've seen a lot of moves by quarterback. But that fake right, fake left, come back to George, kill in the middle. Ooh, that's like basketball cheering. Emilio.
Yeah, what's happening?
Fam, you in Seattle, right?
Yeah.
How you
doing? Right now I'm at the mall.
At the mall? How's the weather?
It's chilly, like San Francisco weather. A little chillier than usual.
Yeah, because
I was just hoping it didn't snow.
Because it does snow there. Because it gets a little colder there. I was there once when I didn't expect that kind of cold. Ended up having to buy a sweatshirt down there on the wharf. I said, man, and my coat. I said, this is crazy. I didn't know it was this cold here. Dang.
Oh yeah, like I said, it ain't too bad out here. It's fine. Right. I'm pretty much not layered, but not too much. So. Yeah. Like I said, it's cool. Everywhere I've gone, I've seen a whole bunch of Niner fans, and they're coming up to me. So
I know you.
I'm always, no matter where I go, no matter where I go, I always got some Niner on. So even in the summer, so that's just me. Even when I wear Warrior stuff, I'm still wearing some 49er stuff all the time.
Got to do it. Let everybody know.
You know.
And look, it's a good thing to do in Seattle because now the Niner fans say, hey, where you from, man? Because they probably think you're from out of town.
You know they do, but you know what's funny? A lot of them think they're going to already lose the game. And I go, man, hope your team doesn't beat us down too bad. A lot of them already given up already because I think they already said Geno's not playing.
Again? Because they've been hedging towards saying he might play. And it makes no sense for him to be playing if he just got hurt Sunday anyway. I can see if it's next Sunday.
I don't know. Like I said, it's just Seahawks complaining. Or they're the ones saying he's not playing. So I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. I've been, like I said, sightseeing. So I can't really tell. I haven't really been paying too much attention to sports right now.
I hope he do play.
And I come tomorrow, then I'll pay attention. But at this point, I'm just, taking in Seattle. Like I said, first time here. So, you know.
Oh, it's the first time? Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful city, actually.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Earlier had some good ass clam chowder. I said, oh man, I think they got San Francisco beat on that one.
Well, you know they're right there in the water too, so you know they got some people who've been working on seafood for a long time, and also they got some sweet potato pancakes. I forgot which restaurant that was on Fisherman's Wharf. Ooh,
I figured out. Yeah, I figured out. Like I
good.
said, because the stadium is like right next to the Pikes Pier, so everything's like right there. So they got the baseball stadium there, they got the Seahawks stadium, and then they got the pier. Everything within that little area. So everything's like right there, which is not bad. Like I said, it's cool. It makes it easier for whoever wants to ever come to Seattle and check out a 49er game and a Seahawks game. It's actually not a bad city to come to. Actually, everybody's actually real friendly, which is crazy. I don't see how fans are. I still don't get how people were assholes during that game, but everybody's actually real friendly here.
Okay.
That's the crazy part.
They know their place. I mean, we only got a few minutes here. Give me some football talk. What do you think? Give me some anticipation about this game.
I don't know. Just as long as we don't make up mistakes and beat ourselves.
As
long as McCaffrey and Purdy don't turn the ball over, we should be all right. Like I said, we should. If everything goes well, we should actually really just hurt the feelings out of Seattle, just destroy them. Like honestly,
I agree.
If we play like we played the Jaguars, I don't Seattle's not even gonna really have a chance. They might get a touchdown, but I kind of really don't see it.
Yeah,
especially if Geno's not playing. Yeah. I don't think the defense is gonna allow them to score.
Seriously, that's what I'm thinking too. Both sides are real confident now. I don't know why Seattle would have anything going, but we'll see.
No. I kind of want to step up, but you already know how the division goes. Sometimes it doesn't matter who the quarterback might be. Sometimes those games just can go either way. But
strange.
I think we still have a good solid win on our hands. Like I said, it's mostly turning on Purdy, Purdy and
you just get
CMC not turning the ball over.
Yeah, you said they get 10 points. Are you going to give a score? Because usually you with WL. What are you going to give a number?
No, I say honestly 31-10. And
31-10.
That's being generous. Because like I said, and that's actually being generous with them. But if Geno's not playing, I don't see them doing anything.
Because they got what's his name, the perennial substitute. But I can't imagine what he's going to do with that
how good
offense.
does he do? I don't see that. He's going to throw picks on left and right with that one.
Yeah, and Tyler Lockett ain't
and
playing.
If not, he's going to get sacked a lot. So honestly, they might even get like five or six sacks. Messing around peas in there. So,
if that happens, I'm going to love it. Hey, who's going to eat the turkey? Because everybody's wanting that disrespect to be paid back. Who's going to eat the turkey for the 49ers on that Hawks logo?
I'd say, you know what? The main two we've been talking about is I see Purdy and CMC out there. They might even add a third one, maybe Kittle. The whole offense, they might just be out there.
But for sure,
those guys out there.
Yeah, got to be led by Purdy and CMC. But then Purdy and CMC weren't here for the anger. Actually, nobody on this team was here for that day that the Hawks went down and ate them.
None of them have been there. This is a brisket brand new team.
Whole new team.
Yeah, none of them were there. They know about it, and they know what a rivalry it is. They hate the Rams more than they hate the Seahawks.
Because I'm wondering who hates the Hawks worse. So, Purdy and CMC will work, though. Since they
I think even the Rams don't even like the Seahawks. I think that's the only thing I see us in common with the Rams, that we both don't like the Seahawks.
But we don't like the Rams either. So, between the two. You know, go ahead and enjoy it, fam.
Yeah, so you know, one thing we've noticed. That's one thing we're both doing. We're both beating up on the Seahawks. That's both thing we're both doing. We're beating up on the Seahawks. They won last week. I think it's our time to beat them up now.
That's what we got coming. We got to go, fam. Get back to that good time and check out that city. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna leave a link for you, like we talked about. I'll look for you
I did email you, so yeah.
You did. I
yeah,
got back
I
to you.
did email you, so yeah, just yeah.
Okay, I got it.
All right, well, you have a good night, man.
You too, fam.
Everybody something.
Happy holidays.
Later.
Night to
Good
you.
You too.
Anderson.
What's going on, man? Ronbo, 49 Empire.
8-3.
Hey, I hate to interrupt you, but I wish somebody get on. Who is that? Jim Everett in the chat or something? He just going off.
Jim, don't pay him no mind. The boys, when you're a Ram fan, most of them are on medication. So, because they didn't have 2 years in a row where they just suck. So now they're starting to feel it as they're celebrating that Super Bowl, and now they didn't realize how bad it was going to be afterward. They got some more years to suffer, too. They ain't going to get better the next year. Them and the Cowboys.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know. What you was about to say, though, Ronbo? I ain't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was just saying happy holiday, and Anderson, what's up?
Oh, yeah, happy holiday to you and everything. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm looking at all interceptions. That's what I see, interceptions. Mr. Jair Brown.
Yeah.
Mr. Jair Brown. Every caller who said we right about everything y'all said. Y'all right about everything y'all said. I mean, the dude led the college league within 2 years with 2 interceptions. So I mean, he gonna bring that.
He is legit.
Yeah, he gonna bring that here. So I'm pretty sure we gonna have more interceptions. Everybody should have an interception. And I'm pretty sure the defense is going to destroy these offensive line. The rookie might be good, but, yeah, it's all good. The only thing I'm really not too sure of is Walker play. In the fourth quarter, they don't like tackling nobody. And, that dude is kind of fast.
No, he ain't playing.
I'm just
fam, he's hurt. Walker ain't playing. And you know what?
Never mind then.
Yeah, they got it.
Never mind then.
Yeah, Walker's in pain. The Rams hurt him. I can't believe that, but the Rams mangled him up. So I don't know.
That's good, but and I ain't worried about no team. Eagles, you struggled against the Cowboys. I don't want to hear nothing. We put three. They really just scored 3 points. They only got a touchdown because De'Armond Lenore had those penalties on their drive. They got it on the field. That's the only reason why Dallas scored.
Mm-hmm.
So other than that, they probably would have just had 3 points. So
I tell you,
you're looking at the best team in football.
Yeah, I'm right. Because you know what? You mentioned the Dallas Cowboys. Every time Dak just got through beating the Panthers. Oh, the Cowboys are making their way back. Now, they say that about Dak.
Another Pop Warner team.
Exactly. They praise Dak for his progress from the since the 49ers played him, but they still say things that they say about Brock. Well, he's this, he's that, and he depends pretty much on Kyle Shanahan's play calling, and he's surrounded by a host of talents that he can't fail. I said, you know what, you guys, but Dak is okay with beating these sorry teams, and that's good.
I mean, what the shit they complaining about, that's what you want in the NFL.
No team is going to do well without talent. That's just no quarterback is going to play well without talent. So what is that?
Nope.
That's just prejudice.
Even Dak. Really whack ass.
Especially Dak. Now they brought what's some guy back, what's his name, Bryant? Is it Contavious?
Yeah.
They brought
I ain't heard nothing about it.
Contavious Bryant is back in a cowboy uniform. I just heard that a few minutes ago right here. I said I forgot all about him. He ain't played in years. So go ahead, Cowboys. Run some plays with him.
He ain't gonna be no factor. Because the damage is already done. The fall is about to begin tomorrow. I expect the Commanders to beat them.
Oh God, don't let that happen. I'll be so delighted. Anderson, give me a score. What do you think is going to happen in this game?
33-17.
33-17. And also, Anderson, there's going to be some payback mostly with the fans. The 49ers got too much class. They probably could do it. Who's going to eat the bird on that Seattle logo?
I say the whole team should go and just get a piece. It's gonna be a team effort.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a team effort.
I like that.
So everybody go ahead and feast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I like to say, the Ravens have to come to us.
What? Are we playing the Ravens, in Santa Clara?
Yes, the Ravens have to come to us. They have to travel.
I didn't think about that. Okay, that makes me feel a little more comfortable.
So that's why I say I'm not worried about nobody else. That's why we gonna get that first seed. Cause the Eagles, they finna lose some games.
And they got but they got Bills, they got the Dogs, they got everybody that's anybody.
They finna lose some
including
games.
Us.
And oh yes. And because we get a long rest. We got a long rest.
Plenty of time to prepare.
And we get to practice a long time.
Mm-hmm. Fresh.
And so with Brock Purdy throwing down the field, hopefully Dan and Greg getting ready to step on the field.
Tell you what, Bradbury can't cover nobody. Debo was right when they asked him that day on that show. Bradbury and trash. He said, "We're flying about so fast."
He's trash. He really trash.
And what's his name was so mad.
They secondary, they lost their secondary and all that.
Everybody talks about it.
Mahomes just kind of destroyed them. It's just people can't catch the ball.
There it is.
Or whatever.
But Anderson,
they not.
I know. We're gonna definitely test that out next week. Anderson, good to hear from you, family. I'm gonna see you tomorrow if you got some time between birds and laughing at the Cowboys. If the Cowboys lose tomorrow, my God. But anyway.
Oh, they gonna lose. They gonna lose, and Detroit gonna lose some games too. So we gonna get that first seed.
They both lose tomorrow.
We will have that first seed.
Ooh. All right, fam. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
All right, now.
All right, Anderson.
All right. Happy holidays to everybody. 49er faithful. It's going down. It's our year. Peace.
Go, fam. Peace. Night, Anderson.
All right.
Let's go check out on Surge. Hey, Surge.
What's up, Ronbo?
Winning. We got to keep this streak going. We can't lose. We got to win 5 more in a row before we even think about having any problems. But Serge.
Well, like I said, we're on the mission, Ronbo.
Yeah. Well, Serge, here we are. It's night before the game, and we like to get everybody's brilliant analysis because 49er fans we're just brilliant people when it comes to football. We know what we're talking about at all times. And that's why if anybody ever sees Nick Wright in a restaurant or walking down the street or anything, make sure to stop him and fill his ass in on what's right. See what I did there?
I'm gonna sneak behind him with some freaking clippers.
That'd be awesome. Cut his hair.
That shit off.
Hey, I wonder if that's considered
like
assault.
I didn't touch him. I touched his hair.
That's right. Now, I want to talk to you about Brock Purdy now that I've got your attention. Sorry.
No, man.
No, let's not talk about Nick Wright. Nick Wright's an absolute tool. But listen, this game tomorrow, now, a lot of us believe that they know us, we know them. It's probably going to be a closely contested game. They've got some injuries, and Geno may not even play tomorrow. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus. What are you looking for to happen tomorrow?
We know them very well, Ronbo. And the reason why I say that is because we're going to be wearing the same jersey we wore when we beat them. So
yeah, we're on white, all white tomorrow. I just found out. Yeah,
yeah, because it's going to be in our favor, man. Doesn't matter if we're playing in Seattle. We know them, and we know that they suck. Look what happened to them. They got beat by the Rams twice.
Yeah,
And we beat the Rams bad.
I know.
So,
and you know what's so funny? Because the new generation 49ers, unlike the ones that used to get beat all the time, George Kittle and Debo, they love playing in Seattle.
Oh yeah, they do. They do.
Makes no
Did you
sense.
hear Kittle's
Break it
response
down.
when it comes to Seattle?
Oh, they hate us,
He loves it.
and I love it.
Yeah,
And George is
he
smiling while
loves
he's
it.
talking about that.
Yeah, and the good thing is too, Gino's not going to be 100%, so we have the advantage.
Yeah, even if he was,
when it comes to our pressure and our rushes, because we're going to go after him. Knowing that he's not 100%, believe me, it's going to be a field day for us.
Yeah.
And
Chase has got a sack a week since he arrived in San Francisco. So I suspect he'll pick it up now that he's gotten really comfortable with the 49ers, and he'll probably get 2 sacks on this particular day.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Did they announce who's going to be covering Huff's spot? Is it Brown?
It's Jair. Yeah, Jair Brown.
Oh, okay. So they already confirmed that?
Yeah, they're more concerned about you need a backup. So if something happens to either Jair or Gibson, you're going to need one. So they're going to start working on some of the other guys to see if we can extend their versatility. So we're out of safeties. Actually, you still have Odom.
Yeah,
but Odom's more safety.
Warner has faith in Brown because there's a video clip of them talking on the sidelines, and Fred told them, "What did I tell you?
Yeah, I saw that.
What was going to happen?" And he said, "When my days come, I'm ready."
Yeah.
And then that's when Fred's like, "I told you."
Yeah.
And by that comment, I just feel that they know him. And they had faith in him that he would do really well, which he did. So I'm excited for that, especially we got Fred, motivating him. So it's going to be even better. And I'm very
real
excited.
Student of the game too. He takes notes. The guy's a sponge out there. I heard Jair is like constantly grabbing all the knowledge he can from the guys that are playing the game and knowing how to be a professional. So yeah, he's good. He's got the right attitude.
Oh yeah. And then Brock got NFC Player of the Week. And then we got the longest pass of the season so far. So it just shows you a lot about our team. That
and you know what else he won? Brock also won the first ever FedEx Air NFL Player of the Week award.
Oh man! So it just tells you our team is getting better and better, and when we get health, we become way better.
Love it, and the defense will take care of itself. I'm not even worried about them. So
yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about anyone right now because even though the Eagles they're 9-1, they just did not look like they haven't blown anybody out. They haven't really done anything.
They survive.
That's like scary.
I mean, they survive every week. They don't just beat teams up. They survive other teams. But they've been to the tune of 9-1. They could be this year's Vikings. Remember the Vikings last year, 10-0?
Yeah.
They're a little bit.
Yeah. And then the Patriots went undefeated and they got beat in the Super Bowl.
That's the way it works.
So I don't know,
Serge,
man. They could be good in the season, but playoffs is different.
Serge, it's getting late. Let me get your score and give me your turkey eating guys.
I'm gonna say 32-18.
32-18.
32-18, and I want to really see this happen, which I don't think it will happen. But it would be nice to see Kyle and Wilkes eating some turkey after the game, because for them to be a duo and just go up there and show, we're good on both sides. And it's because of us, it'll be nice.
That's great creativity. Bring John Lynch over too.
But yeah, but if not, if it's not them two, I would say Brock and CMC.
Brock and CMC. All right, you got it.
Yeah,
I got you down.
They're the new guys. They're the new guys.
All right, we're gonna go, fam. I'll look for you tomorrow. Game time. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
All right,
I already got the food prepped and everything to throw in the oven tomorrow.
There you go. That's how you do.
Let's go.
Appreciate you. All right. Night, Serge.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thanks, Serge. You too. All right. Let's go check out with Norman and do what we do as we ask him what time is it. for him to say? Oh, Norm.
It's Niners all day.
Norm,
Hello.
that's become an ID for you. People know you by that phrase. I love it.
Oh, top. I appreciate everybody that's been tapping in to Ronbo Sports and everybody giving us this platform to do our Dougie. And it's time for the Niners to go, and they go up there in Seattle right now, get ready to do their Dougie. And it's going to be...
You got to do the Dougie. If you're going to do anything, you got to do the Dougie on it and do a little bit of running man. Because the Hawks, I'm telling you right now, they're going to try to send somebody. If Gino walks out on that field with his arm hanging, hey, man, y'all, come on, man, because my arm is hurting. Come on, don't hit me, man. Yeah, Gino, we're going to hit your arm hard and as many times as we can.
Wait, so Smith is hurt? Is going to be lock out there?
Maybe. They won't tell you. But he just got hurt Sunday. It still should be swole up.
Either way, it's looking. I'm going to just presume that it's Geno Smith out there on Thursday.
Everybody thinks so.
Might be on the bench again.
The media thinks so, too.
Might be on the bench again doing what he did on Sunday.
And threw 2 bad passes. I said,
what did you... Going to be Geno Smith's fault. You know what? And I feel for the brother and every chicken head that is in the chat room hating on us right now, because it's not going to be your quarterback's fault. It's going to be our defensive lines and our defensive line coach, Coach K. Y'all can blame Coach K for that.
Yeah.
They can bring some schmat of that, some pressure on them boys. Y'all O-line is not ready. They're not ready for that.
Not this smoke.
Not that four-headed monster. Y'all not ready for that four-headed monster. Jacksonville wasn't ready for it. Y'all can nope.
With Fred,
they had a pretty darn good offensive line. Wirfs is one of my favorite offensive linemen in the league.
Yes.
Was not ready for this four-headed monster we got.
That's why Eric Armstead had a good day. Wirfs could be out there doing what he does, but you ain't stopping Eric.
I see some grave digging about to happen tomorrow.
Yes.
Might be some grave digging. Might be a few shreds here and there.
Yes.
And we might get the infamous long hair don't care from you know who that is. Chase.
Wait.
Stop with us, man.
Chase. He's had a sack a week since he's been with us, and he's just getting to know the place. Now wait till Chase gets up to full speed. I can't wait. It might be tomorrow.
Well, you know who I can't wait for though, Ronbo? Of course, everybody's gonna be ready for Purdy. Everybody's gonna be ready to see Purdy. They're gonna be ready to see Kittle and everybody. I'm ready to see the young guy Jair Brown does tomorrow. Can we get a big pick six from Jair Brown against these chicken heads? That is my bold prediction. It would be I would laugh so great to see Jair Brown hit it back for that good old pick six, man. Because they're gonna be trying to pick on him. They're gonna be trying to pick on the young fella.
They ain't gonna pick on him but once. I bet you that. Jair said, "Man, y'all gonna respect me. Throw that ball over again." I'm telling you.
You see what happens when you try to pick on our young guys? We want y'all to pick on the young guys because it makes them better. It makes them stronger. It gives them the will to do better on y'all. Thank you.
I'm telling you. Jair, he's the wrong guy to play that kind of game with. I hope they do throw on him. Do it. They fooled him Sunday, but I ain't going to continue. He learned immediately. After that, taking Mike Evans down, got a pick to end the game. Jair, yes.
Yeah, and y'all gonna put some respect on our quarterback name. That's my quarterback right there. You feel me? I'm telling y'all can keep listening to all that. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. One of the greatest stories that America has ever told is the story of the underdog.
It's when Patty's in trouble. It's hip, 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 and away I go. Hey, Norm, give me your score.
Score. I'm going with 30-17. 49ers over the Seahawks.
And Norm,
game turkeys.
Yes. And who's going to be the turkey honor?
Offense. I would like to see George Kittle
Yeah.
up there. Woo! With 2 turkeys in the head, cracking them like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes.
And on
the
defense,
perfect guy.
On defense, I'm just gonna go along the whip here. We're gonna go Chase Young out there on defense, eating the turkey with George Kittle.
Be so good. Because who do we have that loves to run smack on defense? Because
Fred Warner.
Oh, Fred. Okay,
Freddie,
they got to bring Fred. Let's give him 3 guys. Fred's got to be there.
The king of petting on defense. I love it.
King of petting. Hey, Norm, go ahead and get back to that. Put that dry rub on that bird. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to see you tomorrow because this will be some fun action on all-day football. And we get to play the finale game. Boy.
Bring your panko and let's get it cracking. And that's all I got to say.
And?
It's Niners all day. Cooking up that fried chicken. You feel? Let's go.
Fam! Happy holiday, Norm. I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow.
Happy holidays to all. And please like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Ronbo Sports. Let's go.
Thanks, Norm. Night, fam.
Yes, sir.
Storm and Norm. Hey, Bill. Bill, you know, it's going to be a good day for you and me because you and I both love to watch the Dallas Cowboys suffer. And if they lose to the Packers tomorrow, the media will not get up off of them.
They play the Commanders.
Oh, nuts. Dang it. Well, you know, the Commanders know the Cowboys. They might be able to pull it off.
But the Commanders could still beat the Cowboys. That would be funny. But good news is the Packers play the Lions.
Oh, that's right. I'm still rooting for the Packers. All right.
And yeah, we got a late night.
Packers owe the
but
Lions
yeah,
too.
Yeah, it is. I think another team. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 teams playing, but like I said,
no, but there's 3 games. We're the 3rd game.
Yeah, so Geno Smith is playing tomorrow. It is just a running back. That's out.
Walker. Geno's just going to hand the ball off, I guess, because if he starts throwing the ball, well, I can't wait for that.
But he is injured. He is hurt. So the good news, he's playing, and he's going to be. And Geno Smith that plays injured is not good, and they ain't got a good O-line, and we got a rush. He can turn the ball over 3 or 4 times through interceptions and fumbles. So I'm predicting it's going to start off with Seattle starting off strong like they always do,
and fizzle out.
And it's going to fold. It's going to fold. So it's going to be a close. It's going to be a close score going into the half, and that's when we're going to beat them out after. They're going to pick on Jair Brown at first. And
everybody's going to make that mistake. Please do.
Yes. That's where Geno's going to learn, and they're going to start getting shook, and that's when it's all going to go downhill. I predict it's going to be a closer to the half, like I said. It is going to be a blowout in the end. Yeah, they'll probably get like 14 bogus points because you know how the refs try to keep it close.
Oh, yeah. But Bill, you know, they're going to send DK deep because Tyler Lockett's not out. Now Ambry Thomas can stride for stride. He's also fast. He's going to go race down the field. This is when the Jair show starts. I know the 49ers already got this figured out. All right, Gene, they're going to run a go route, and we can guarantee that. Ambry, you can stay right on top of him, crowd him, take all, because I know you stride for stride down the field, Jair. All right, it's your time, buddy. It's your time.
It's going to be a good one.
Lean in that direction. Anyway, as soon as it comes out, you see that go route, you get on your horse.
When did they move it from 1 p.m. to 7:30 p.m.? They just moved it up? Or?
5:20. Because we're the finale of the day.
Okay,
well, 5:20
so
West.
5:20
Oh, wait a minute. In Texas, you may. Okay, 5:20 West Pacific time.
Yeah, that would be 7:20.
You might. Yeah, you might be getting 7. Yeah.
Yeah, but 7:20. Hopefully, I get the good news before the Niners play the Cowboys lose to the Commanders. But they ain't gonna have no easy teams. They got the Dolphins this season, a few other hard ones, so they can fall.
and so do the Eagles. So, like I said, the guy was speaking truth about we still have a good shot, even with possibly 2 wins, to even clinch home field. I mean, with 2 losses, still get home field either way.
Can you imagine?
I mean, looking at
Bill, the refs may cheat things up. The Cowboys and Commanders, that doesn't matter. They won't bother that game, but they're going to make sure the Hawks lose, and then we'll be 1 game. No, we'll still be 2 games off the pace. Damn it, Kansas City's what screwed us up, Bill. Damn it! If they had a receiver worth a damn, they could have won that game. Ah.
Well, even if Philly gets home field and we get a good ranking, we don't have to go into Philly in the conference championship. Send in Dallas, because they're going to give Dallas an easy team in the playoffs, so that's a playoff win for them. Sending Dallas into Philadelphia, if it pans out right, and we may have to still end up going into Dallas, but sending Dallas home.
Hey, no. If we have the better record and we win the conference, which pretty much looks like it's probably going to happen, Dallas doesn't get this second seed. I mean, Philly wins that division. Dallas gets no favors done for them.
Well, that's good. Then either way, I would love it to be in Dallas, but
I would too, though.
Keeping them home, but
yeah, I agree.
But if we come to Santa Clara and beat them either way, send them home crying either way, I would just love the bittersweet, Ronbo. Just think of it. 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, NFC Championship, sending them home for what, the 4th or 5th year?
Yeah, something like that. Bill, we're going to run out of time. Give me your score and who you got representing the 49ers eating that turkey.
All right, I got 49ers 38, Seattle 14.
That's enough. They don't
and I got Purdy Purdy and Samuel eating the turkey. No, Brandon Ayuk.
Is it Purdy and Ayuk? The new up-and-coming connection that's going to be making the league go, uh-oh. Playing 49ers?
Yeah.
Brandon, Purdy. All right, fam. Bill, we're going to go. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Just have a wonderful holiday time, and I'll look for you during the end of the day.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, fam. All right, Bill. Oh, wait, I got to get that holler. Niners! All right, Bill. And let's go to the Dragon Clan where Pop is standing by. He's already put the rub on. He's got the dressing out and mashed up those cranberries as he does his homemade. And now the kids are saying, do we have to go to bed? And now Pop's got to argue with him. Let's see if we can get him out of negotiations. Hey, Pop!
Oh, thanks, Ronbo. I needed that break from negotiations. It was very, very tough tonight.
You got Bam and Boom look like they're, boy, they really bring a good case. I can see them now coming in with a briefcase and everything. Fold that thing open and tell you why they're not going to bed. But Bob.
No. I got this parenting thing. I have it almost figured out. I figure you get them to the pool early in the morning.
Yeah.
So they're in the pool today at about 7:30. They swam 20 laps each, and then they play basketball before that. So
yeah, that's a good move.
They're out.
You how old are Bam and Boom?
10.
Pop, you didn't do nothing but get them pumped up. I'm telling you right now. But I hope that works.
Oh, they ready.
Pop,
No,
hey, talk about this game, though, Pop. Well, what are you anticipating?
Well, pain, Ronbo.
Oh yeah, Clubber Lang. Pain. That was the best part of that movie. Mr. T played that was the best villain ever. Take some about boy. Tell you what, I have to talk to your lady over there. Ask her, does she want a real man? Whoa! You gotta hold. Whoa!
Philadelphia hasn't been since Lane came through there.
Woo!
He's so friendly in Philadelphia. Clubber Lane beat up Rocky. Somebody tell Philadelphia that Rocky's not real. You put a statue up for somebody who's not real.
I know, and then get mad. You know, remember last year somebody went and hung a Niner jersey on Balboa up on that statue, and 49er fans even got mad. I said, "Come on, man, y'all, would you stop it?" And then we lose the game. Now that you feel justified. Oh man, that's not why we lost that game. Oh, anyway.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But this week is super important, Ronbo. Super important. They got to get this victory. Love them or hate them, Pete Carroll's team shows up ready to play
every time. I know. I just try to
got to give
them
them that.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to give them that. They've improved their offensive line. Their outside receivers are pretty good.
Yeah.
Their secondary is pretty good. The linebackers are solid.
Yeah.
I think the two main weaknesses of this particular football team really is their pass rush.
They don't like to stop the run either.
No. And you can't if you can't rush the passer, a lot of times, the stopping the run
too. It's a disease.
You have some balance there on that D line, so they're probably a couple players away, but we have the same record, Ronbo. And
no, they're 6-4. We're 7-3. It is embarrassing to be that close, though.
Yeah. What I mean by saying record is that you have to go into this game as if you're tied.
Well, yeah.
Right? Because they win this game, they're on top of the division. Okay? So the reality is that this is a difficult game, always a hard game in Seattle. Their fans are going to show up. They're going to be loud.
And show out. Yep.
Great stadium. I don't think that Geno Smith he doesn't give the game away, generally speaking. But, what I like about Geno Smith is that he's a God-fearing man, the number one disciple of Reverend Aaron Donald. And it's time for Chase Young and Bosa to go hunting.
Yeah.
It's that simple, right?
No, it's the right word. It's Thanksgiving. It's tradition. You gotta go kill a bird.
We get that turkey.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what nobody says. Is good resurgence. I think that he's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
I think that we have a good quarterback who is playing elite football.
Yeah.
Let me repeat that. He's a good quarterback playing elite football.
He didn't
and
say
what I
elite,
mean by that,
but he said he's good, but he is playing at an elite level.
He's playing at an elite level. You're seeing some things unprecedented in Brock Purdy, so I think the edge for us is strong with the quarterback. Just because, again, I truly believe that overall, despite everything else, you probably want to have your quarterback playing at elite level in November, and I believe that is Brock Purdy right now.
I agree. Pop,
for me,
you go right now because our clock always runs out on us. Go ahead, finish that, and give me your score.
Yeah. So I think we got the edge there. I think the 49ers have the edge in this player. So we got to have a big game out of Kittle, big game out of Debo. We get a big game out of those two players, we should win this game easily. We shouldn't lose a lead. This game should straight up be 28-14 49ers.
28-14 49ers. And Pop.
Yeah,
who eats the bird? Now, I know you, since you can't be there, you can't go out and get that turkey. But who's going to represent the 49ers tomorrow?
Ooh, I don't know, Ronbo. I really, truly believe right now that Kittle's a big matchup problem for them.
Yeah.
I think that Purdy is an issue.
Always.
And they're going to have to blitz Purdy, which is just a big mistake, blitzing Purdy.
Mm-hmm,
he's lifted the play offensive line, honestly. I mean, what he's doing in the pocket, in and out of the pocket, getting rid of the ball, delivering it, he is playing outside of his body right now.
I love it.
So I think Purdy's going to go to Purdy.
All right. So I got GK and Purdy. Pop, I like that.
Yeah.
And I look forward to it. Pop, get on here tomorrow because I'm going to be looking for you and get your opinion. It's going to be a late game, but we can't get bam and boom. They'll probably be laid out. Anyway, I'll be looking for you.
I will see, man. they got their favorite Thanksgiving feast happening tomorrow. So
That's
they
nice.
like when we do we do a seafood Thanksgiving every other year.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow is the seafood Thanksgiving. So
All right.
you name it, it's going to be on the table.
Right.
Crab leg, lobster, shark, stuffed salmon. It's going to be off the hook.
God, it sounds good. All right, Pop, we're going to slide. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Get the evaluation from the kids on that meal. All right, fam.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Pop.
Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone. Later.
Shout out to the fam, too. The Dragon Clan. Happy holidays. And let's go check.
You
Hey,
too,
Jalen. Thanks, fam. Hey, Jalen.
You can hear me, Ronbo?
I can hear you.
Cliff got the boot. Pete still chewing on that goop. And Sean McVay play call like poop. It stinks, Ronbo.
All the way there. I am.
I'm starting to believe what you said about, because I might get, some 49ers fans might get on to me about not knowing when we play. But honestly, Ronbo, I thought it was only 2 games on Thanksgiving. I forgot that they treated it like a Sunday when they give you 3 games.
Yeah.
So I know that the Lions and Cowboys play every Thanksgiving, but I forgot that there's 3 games, and I didn't know that we were playing tomorrow. So.
Oh, really? Okay. So now you do.
I didn't know that. I did not know that we were playing tomorrow. I just thought that it was because I knew that the Cowboys and Lions always play on Thanksgiving.
I know, and
So
you
I
know
thought
what? That's probably one of the reasons why they added some other games, because the Cowboys and Lions have made people tired for a long time. Okay, then you add some more, and they got a game on Friday. This is the first year ever that they could have a
Ronbo,
Friday game too.
Like this? Has there always been 3 games on Thanksgiving?
No, it's usually just 2.
Yeah,
it used to be just one.
That's what I was wondering. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was like, Ronbo, I could have sworn like the Lions and Cowboys, we got to just always watch them.
I know. It always used to disturb me too. But now you got not
But
only
you
3
wasn't-
games
but Ronbo,
tomorrow,
you're
but
not
1 game on
losing
Friday.
line. I'm starting to believe you about the NFL having it out for the 49ers.
Oh,
I find it crazy how right after our bye week, the first game we have to play is on a short week.
Mm-hmm.
And Rombo, I get that we happy about the last 2 games, about these 2 blowouts.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the second year in a row that we've had to play Seattle on a short week. And we beat them last year, but it was like 24-13. It was a tight game, It was a tight game. It was Brock Purdy off that oblique injury. I'm not saying that we're going to get blown out, Rombo, but this is I had no idea that we played Thursday. So this is on the short week.
Yep.
This is in Seattle on prime time. So them fans are finna show up for that game.
Holiday
We're
too?
gonna be outnumbered. We're gonna be outnumbered there. Hands down, no thing. That's probably one few stadiums that we cannot overthrow.
True. It is true. There's a lot of 49er fans in that area too, but I think they strategically do not let them in. And I know there's a lot, because I've talked to the chapter leaders down there, and they said, it's just hard to overwhelm that audience because it's hard to get tickets and things like that. So how come? We think it's politics, but we can't prove anything.
Yeah, Rombo, I don't think we'll lose. I got us winning, but I was saying the other day before I got off, we're gonna blow them out like 35-10. But
God,
me knowing now that it's on a short week in Seattle on prime time, I'm gonna give you something around like 25-10 or like 13-28. It's gonna be like a 10-point game, Rombo. But I feel like
Jalen, pick between the two: 25-10 or what's the other score?
13-28. I'll give them 13-28. I think we'll get to 28, but I think they'll get at least 13 points, Rombo. They're gonna keep the game tight because I didn't know it was gonna be on a short week like this.
Yeah.
A short week is still a short week at the end of the day.
Yeah, they got to still get the body together. It really wasn't a physical game we just played, was it, though? I'm just trying to... Did we have to work hard and a lot of bumps and bruises?
I mean, but the 49ers, we play a physical style of football, so regardless, our bodies...
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. What they're doing, we still bang ourselves up.
Yeah, we bang ourselves up. We hurt ourselves hurting people.
Hey, Jalen, before you get to the rest, though, who's going to eat the turkey for the 49ers? Jalen, were you old enough to watch what they did to us that year?
Oh, my God. Yeah, Ronbo, look, from ever since Crab, don't you ever try me with a sorry receiver like Crab. That's what don't you want. Ever since
So you've
then,
been around
Ronbo,
since that embarrassment. All right.
Jesus. Oh my God. Yes, Ronbo. I've seen it. Trust me. I've seen
God,
the
that's.
thwacking.
Who
I
you
don't
got
hate a lot of
representing?
teams in the NFL. Oh, Jesus. Honestly, Ronbo, I want to see a big dog up there. I want to see a big boy up there.
Trent?
Is you know anything about Banks? Is he supposed to be back anytime
Yeah.
soon?
Big Banks is back. I don't know
Man,
how healthy he's going to be, but he's back. Supposedly worked out.
I would not mind a big dog getting it. Hell, honestly, I wouldn't mind if Juice got it. If Juice had a couple touchdowns that game, maybe did something. I wouldn't mind if Juice got it.
Nobody's called
But
Juice's name yet. That's a good
I wouldn't
idea.
mind if Juice got it.
All right.
But
And who
I could
else?
probably see. I could Juice, maybe. Somebody said Fred. I don't see how Fred can't get it, Ronbo. Ronbo, I've said this before, dog. If it ever comes to the point where we got to choose between Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, I gotta go Fred. Oh my God!
I don't even want to.
The drop off from the next best guy is too far off.
It is. Fred is insane, and he plays that way. I love it. So we put you down for Juice and Fred to represent.
Yeah, either Juice or
Right.
Fred.
Right.
But I'm confident. I'm confident we're gonna win the game.
Okay.
However, I had no idea it was gonna be on Thursday, and I did not know it was gonna be on a short week.
Well, you know
And
what? I'm just glad you
time in
found out
Seattle-
before too late. For the game,
prime
we had to
time
tell
in
you about
Seattle,
it. Yeah.
That's a tough game, Ronbo. That's a
be all
tough
right.
game.
It'll
You
be
got to
all right.
respect them for that. You got to respect Pete Carroll. You got to respect Pete Carroll as a coach. You got to respect that organization at home. You know, and you got to respect the human body. It's a short week, so
I like that.
yeah.
Gentlemen, we ran our clock.
But
I'll
at
see
the
you
end
tomorrow.
of the day, we still the kings of the West. Kyler running around now, so he don't need no rest. And Gene D and Rudy can keep coming in here crying because the 49ers going to be the best.
And don't forget, y'all.
Nick Mullins beat the Raiders on national television. Man, Ronbo, let me get up out of here.
I'll see you tomorrow, fam. Jalen. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, sir.
Tony, thank you so much. And you know, I said the same pleasantry to you. It should be a great day for turkey. As long as you know, I get in trouble for this all the time. You keep checking. Y'all check the turkey because I don't want it too dry now. Look, if you don't leave me alone, okay, I'm just saying, I'm gonna go in there and baste it. I'm gonna baste it. You don't need basting, okay? I don't like don't give me no dry turkey, please. But Tony, tell you what, man, we got some games you and I are gonna enjoy tomorrow. Because first of all, the Cowboys and Don Bird's team, boy, don't let them both.
I'm telling you, Ronbo. I found out some more about the Cowboys schedule. Ronbo, the Cowboys are going to lose a lot of these games coming up against these playoff teams. The Buffalo, the Miami, the Detroit. I think next Thursday, by the way, Ronbo, these two teams are fighting for their playoff lives. And I'm going to say it right here now.
Which ones?
You already know I said Dallas isn't going to make the playoffs because
Are they playing next Thursday?
They play Seattle next Thursday, Ronbo. Both of those teams will be fighting for their playoff lives.
Hey. Did they play them in Texas or did they play them in Seattle?
In Texas. Seattle's going to beat them, though, Ronbo, and I'll tell you why. Seattle plays you guys tomorrow at Dallas next Thursday. Then they play you guys again. Then Seattle plays Philly. They're done, Ronbo. Seattle's going to lose 3 of the next 4.
You know, I figured Seattle was in trouble anyway, but I didn't know that was their schedule was like that.
Ram game hurt. That Ram game hurt them.
Yeah, because they needed to win that one. And they knew it. They tried hard until our Aaron Donald went in there and broke his arm. That's why I do not believe he's coming out
now,
tomorrow.
right?
Yeah, 6-4.
So they're 6-4 now, right?
Right.
If they lose 3 out of their next 4 and beat Dallas, that puts them at 7-7, right?
No way you get in the playoffs.
Right. They're not. And you know who else they play 2 weeks after losing to Philly?
Who?
Pittsburgh comes to Seattle, and Pittsburgh's fighting for their playoff lives.
And Pittsburgh just got rid of that DC. I mean that OC.
Offensive coordinator. Yep.
Yeah.
They have talent.
Who's going to be the OC?
I don't know, but I know they got talent. With George Pickens and all those guys, they want the ball.
Yeah, Pickens, Najee. They were complaining to Tomlinson so much that Tomlinson felt like, I'm losing this locker room, bro. You got to go. I'm sorry.
Yep.
So I hate to do this to you, but you got to go.
Yeah. I didn't know Seattle's schedule was almost as tough as Dallas's, Ronbo. Everybody's high on Dallas. Dallas about to have a losing streak, and I've been saying it. It's about to happen. The people aren't aware of it yet. They still high on them. When they play these good teams, they're going to get their butts kicked, and it's coming.
And I can't wait because, Tony, I'm so sick of analysts saying, well, the Cowboys and Dak Prescott is playing some of his best football, and it seems that they are finding themselves. Oh, guys, let's look at who they beat. Why are you saying they beat the Panthers? The Panthers have won how many games this year? And they own the Giants just like everybody else. So what is the problem? And they beat the New England Patriots. Please stop. They beat the Jets.
2 games. Yep, New England only won 2 games.
Oh.
But see, the Buffalo Bills is still 4th in defense. Still.
God.
They got to go to Buffalo. They got to go to Miami and face that track team. I think that Seattle-Dallas game next Thursday, both of them going to be battling for their playoff lives because they know they got tough schedules.
You know? And I'm telling you right now, Tony, if America's team, if it's going to be embarrassing pretty soon, if they lose the games that you just pointed out and they're still trying to pump up, I'm telling you right now, we could see some referees getting involved and you may see cheating. When they say America's team, it has more, there's more to imply to that than what we probably think. Vegas, a lot of things are affected by Dallas's play. Like the Yankees, although the Yankees have fallen completely off the cliff too. So I always say, there's something rotten in Denmark. No, there's something rotten in America when it comes to certain clubs and Vegas connection.
Yeah, because look at the playoff game 2 years ago when y'all were in Dallas. Y'all had full command of that game. I remember how they came back. I'm like, they're cheating.
It's just bad. There's certain teams that have to be involved in the mix in every major sport. You need the Celtics and Lakers to be involved in basketball. And now you got all these up-and-coming teams like Milwaukee. The Eagles are trying to make a surge. It's a balance that has to be kept in order. You notice how the game is, they talked about this too, it made me laugh. The game they've legislated a more softer game. For football purists, Tony, like you and me, the game's not anything near as rough as it used to be, right? And we know this, and a lot of youngsters know this as well. There's just, things are fixed for the consumer.
And did you hear about Tom Brady's complaining too about the game? Ain't as rough as it used to be.
Yeah,
Tom Brady said something.
Yeah, that's what made me think about that just now. He's right.
Yep, Ronbo, I was on I was just listening on that Seattle channel I told you about.
Yeah.
They was talking about, 49ers, both of their guard time, we should be able to exploit that. But they just sound confident.
Wait. They said hopefully the 49ers guard is down? Is that what they said?
Talking about both of y'all guards, because we already know about Aaron.
I thought you let our guard down. No, yeah. Well, Feliciano's not bad.
The one guy talking about the 49ers or the Rams are more talent. I just started laughing when he said, I'm like, who is this guy? They do the same stuff. They're the same team.
I'm trying to think. Between the Rams and the Hawks, I would immediately say the Hawks. Now, why would they disrespect the 49ers like that? That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
they weren't supposed to lose that game. I mean, they just screwed up.
I know. And then when I saw that schedule tonight, I'm like, man, losing that Ram game hurt them more than they know, because that instead of 7-3, they're 6-4, and these next 4 games, Ronbo, they're losing 3 of them, twice to you guys, and they're losing to Philly. I think they're going to beat Dallas next week, though. I really do.
Going through a gauntlet, exactly.
Yep.
Well,
and then they still got to play Pittsburgh.
Rough house
Couple
football.
weeks later.
The thing is, who's going to know? The Cowboys don't like to run the ball that much. What's his name is okay. And he finally scored a touchdown, this last game?
Mm-hmm. Yep. But it was against Carolina.
See, I think you told me, man. Y'all don't about the Cowboys, man. Who did they beat?
Washington's gonna get them all they can handle because Washington got those 3 wide receivers and Sam Howell and that tight end Logan. I forgot his last name.
I know who you're talking about. He just got drafted.
Yeah, number 82. He's really good.
I know.
And Washington can score points. So Dallas got it tough. Dallas got the toughest schedule of anybody the rest of the way, Ronbo.
And they deserve
it. They do.
They're America's team.
Yep. I can't think of a better team that deserves it. You and me both. And they're going to lose.
Tony, what do you think is going to happen? Well, you got a score for the 49er game? What do you think is going to happen?
Yes, I do. I'm back and forth between 28-13 and 31-10. It's not going to be that over-under went up to 43.5 from 43. It's going to be about 41 point score. I say 28-13. And Ronbo, you guys are going to see. You know that Kenny Walker's out the running back.
Yep.
But Zach Charbonnet, their second round pick running back out of UCLA, he's going to start.
Yeah, Ellis says
and
he's pretty
Ronbo,
good.
don't be surprised if you see Geno Smith and Drew Lock, because y'all going to put a hurting on Geno Smith.
Yeah, and Geno's going to come in and get pulled. Geno might get pulled in the first quarter because the 49ers will probably kill him because he's going to be standing on the sideline, make sure the camera's on him, and start shaking his arm and making faces and that's when he's going to be told, all right, Geno, have a seat. Drew, you're in there.
Their offensive line will not be able to block your defensive line. If Aaron Donald and the Rams did what they did to him, what do you think y'all going to do to him?
They got one of the big offensive linemen. One of them is out. One's still in.
Yeah, Abraham Lucas, the right tackle, is out, but Charles Cross is back. The left tackle, the first round pick last year, he's back. So that's just one man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have Chase go down and work with him, and let Nick work on the other side.
Yes. And y'all got so many combinations to throw at them. So it wouldn't hurt too. The quarterback wouldn't.
Well, yeah, he's out.
Is he hurt?
Fast guy. Yeah.
That's not good. Not good.
I know.
Y'all can exploit them.
It's gonna be rough enough.
I'm gonna say it again, Ronbo. Kyle Shanahan played Jordan Mason. Remember what Jordan Mason did to them last year at the end of the game?
I tell you.
In Seattle.
And he needs to anyway. Give CMC a break. Tony, we're gonna go.
240 pounds.
And running hard.
240 pounds. Rock their asses. Yes.
Tony. All right, Tony, you got to get you involved in this too. Pick out your representatives to eat turkey on the logo of the Seahawks.
Defense. I'm gonna say Nick Bosa.
Yeah, that's a good choice. All right.
Nick Bosa. Offensively, I'll say Christian McCaffrey.
Yes. And, those are the guys that because they're probably going to have the biggest games of the day. Debo loves playing against the Hawks. I hope Kyle works him into the program. So we'll see. Tony.
And George Kittle's going to have another 100-yard game.
Oh, yeah. I see he loves playing them, too. Tony, always a pleasure. Appreciate you getting in here. The whole family, the whole Niner family appreciate a class fan like yourself. All right.
Yes, sir. And for all you football fans and NFL listening to this, y'all think Brock Purdy can't throw? Go look at the film and see the 74-yard bomb he threw last week. And then
76.
Set the blank up.
45 yards through the air.
Set the blank up.
Nick Wright. All right, Tony. Happy holiday to you. I'll look for you tomorrow.
Happy holidays. Nick Wright's going to get a muzzle put on him anyway when Seattle loses 3 out of these next 4.
With his dumb ass.
Happy Thanksgiving, sir.
You too. All right, Tony. All right, fam. Fun time gets better as we go in. Oh, God, I love this Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving every year anyway for the fact that the turkey, the football, it's just a wonderful thing. But we're on this year. Wow. Can you imagine at the end of the day, we see the Cowboys lost? I'd already be beside myself if that happened. And the Lions lost. I'd be worried about us because if they lost, what are we going to happen here? It's kind of frightening. Nah, got this. Thanks for the contributions, fam. Always appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave so I can find you. when we get back up here. And hit like, please. I'll see you tomorrow. In your face. At your place. Nana!